Hello, my friends, and welcome back to yet another episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. My name is Robin Ek, and I'm going to be the Dungeon Master for this evening. I'm sorry, my friends just gave a little bit of a curveball at me, so I'm sorry. So previously, we left off in the Curse of the Black Mountain. Our friends ended up there were a little bit of a commotion because the previous times we did an episode when we only did with Rill and Blinky, and then we continue on the normal campaign previously. But there have been some shenanigans. They have been attacked on one of the more popular taverns. And over there, they were attacked by what they presume to be Leon, but he show himself to be a changeling. And they hunted him for a while, and there have been some commotion, and they split the party quite all over the city, actually. So Rill followed fake Leon to his chateau, where she encountered several of these magical items and some weird stuff in this gallery. Met also the surviving Mist Wanderer. And finally spoke with this fake Leon, who were not so happy to see her, and gave a hint that they had some very traumatic history together. In the other side of town, Blinky reunited with her old friend from her previous life, the tabaxi person called Siren. They met at a drunken Goblin where they talk about doing a heist, and talked about the good old times and how they wanted to work together again. And his plan, Siren, was to rob the merry man, the Duke, his boss, that he told the Blinky about. So they also traveled towards the chateau, and when Rill tried to run away from everything that happened in the chateau, Blinky and Siren managed to get into the chateau, stole some items, stole a journal, and they were people found them in the gallery, and Blinky stayed a little bit too long, and she was almost caught, if only it wasn't for Siren, who saved her and knocked a guard down, and she just ran. On the other side of town, Videl, Garbod, and Thalion were captured from the fight in the tavern, transported to the Varil prison, where they were locked up for some time, and they met a halfling who was a member of the Inquisition of Magi, who were interested in their endeavor, were what they were doing in the town, and talked about a little bit about why they were doing what they were doing, and told about their involvement with Leon, and they get the sense that there was something fishy going about, and Thalion told this Inquisitor about details about certain people in the group, which he find very interesting. Took it to a cell, and also Leon de Tre was also here. Started to talk with Thalion about how not so different they were, and his plans of what is to come to the world. And with some later thoughts, he wanted to invite them for dinner. And everybody has to be there as well. As they reunited together as he reunited with Videl and Garbod, had a very dramatic conversation in their cell. They managed to accept this dinner invitation, and they were set free. Also, outside, there was some commotion because Blinky and everybody was trying to flee from the chateau after fighting and being intervened by guards and whatnot. Also, as Rill were fleeing from the scene, getting hunted by this false Leon that hated her to the gut, he told her in her mind that they should come for dinner, and all of the group has to come for dinner. And as she escaped by the magical steed that Blinky has conjured. They met up eventually around the alley, around a pub called the Chubby Cat, where they put up a dome, where they had the opportunity to talk, and indeed they talked previously. They talked about Rill's past, they talked about each other's past. Vildel had also opened up to tell the group of what his previous trauma of his tribe being killed by a large dragon. This also led to some bonding and some understanding in the group that something is wrongly afoot with Leon. And they believe that Leon wasn't really what he seemed to be. They believe that he had something else, like he was cloning or duplicates of him. So they decided, after a long, long talk, that they were to sleep, rest, and come to the dinner. They did. They arrive at the dinner, and they meet 4 younger version of Leon standing close by to this hearth, and sitting close to the hearth were this older man, this older version of Leon the Tre. And apparently this Leon was much older and much more experienced than all of the others. They also trained Garbot's mimic to to understand and feel the scent of changelings. And they did believe also that everybody in the room, not the party, well, on Rilden, were changelings. And also, Siren, the old body of Blinky, Siren was standing also in the room, and Chester believed that he was also a changeling. They had a little bit of talk, a very villainous talk from Leon the Tre, believing and having power played, and also presenting Garbod with a solution. He wanted to smash his face in, as he formerly told him, that he killed him and he will hold accountable for it. So Leon offered the person who killed Garbod. But Garbod refused to seek out vengeance because he thought it to be too easy and it wasn't right. It wasn't right, morally or lawly or anything. It was wrong to just behead a person just by being served him by a silver platter. Even this individual kneeled before Garbod and almost pledged him to kill him, but he did not. But the old Leon provoked Thalion so much, provoking him of being the killer of his clan and threatening the group in a certain passive way. Thalion had no other choice. He wanted to shoot Leon, but instead of shooting Leon, he shot the changeling that was close to Garbod in the head. And also, this is the changeling that had most story with Rill also. This is also the changeling who were very angry at Rill and had some history with her. With that, Leon smiled and told everybody that this is just the meaning of everything, that this is how he fancied this group so well, because they act upon different impulses than everybody else. And the last thing before we ended the episode, he magically lifted up this other Leon and resurrected him in a way from this arrow that had been shot by Thalion. And the last question he asked the group was, do you want to have dinner? And it is here we're going to begin tonight's episode, my friends. But first, let us introduce you to the cast yet again. Hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sirs, ladies and gentlemen.
And indeed,
Fine
we
evening.
are ready for
Indeed
some
it is.
dinner.
Say, Game Master, where are your fancy clothes?
Well, this is my fancy clothes. You have to just imagine, my friend.
Peasant.
Not dressed to suffer.
I will have
How
you guys
would you
soon
think
as
we would
supper.
imagine you fancy
Yeah.
dressed? How?
What if you would imagine myself? What would I be good looking in?
A dress.
Yes,
A
a ball
dress.
dress.
A ball dress.
Yes.
Which color?
Purple.
Blue.
Blue.
No, purple.
Like dark marine blue, or like is it like turquoise blue? Blow.
Turquoise blue.
I would say more of an ombre effect that goes from a lighter blue to a darker blue and down in the skirts, because it would match your eye color.
But is it a long? Is it a long shirt? Is it a short
Oh my
short
God.
skirt, or is it a long skirt?
A long skirt, of
Ah,
course.
of course. But I would prefer a short skirt, like a
Of course you would.
A super short or a medium short or...
super short. Like
Yeah.
you can see my thong. Like
See your ass cheeks sticking out
Yeah.
underneath it.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
we got the image. Can we carry on now?
Are you going commando or...
you will see that
Then
another
we
time.
will see more than just ass cheeks hanging out, okay?
Regardless, my friends. Also, I also say a little bit. I'm sorry for this time, also because I'm a little bit tired. So, but I will hope that you will not see anything of it. But
your
first,
ass cheeks or...
that too. The tension is still high in the room. Even though that it's believed that the individual that Thalion killed is back to life, it's still this tension. The individual that has been shot hasn't talked yet. But he has no arrow, but still a huge wound of an arrow and the blood sipping down of his temple. But the only thing that the party could only look at is either on Thalion or...
Wiping the wine off my face.
Yeah, also wiping the wine because Rill throwed wine at him, trying to interrupt the shooting of this man. But the other person that probably people would notice is the waiting answer for Leon the Tread. They're sitting there, waiting for the question to be answered. If the party, the acquaintance of Nope, would have dinner with him. And he waits. Patiently.
I look at Rill.
Oh, I look away. I'm not looking at him. I'm just looking somewhere else.
I look at Videl.
I'm looking at you.
I thought you were
Since my
saying...
companions have lost their speaking ability from certain situations developing shittly, I will say, yes, we shall have dinner. Right, people? That's what we came here to do. Unless you forgot.
I guess so.
I think I might have lost my appetite, but I also lost my wine glass, so I would very much like a new one.
We will provide new ones. Please. There's no reason to be standing up anymore. Please sit down, everybody. I hope you like steaks. And
Do
he
you have
looks
some vegetarian options to choose from? As goat folk, I don't tend to eat meat.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
There's always one of those.
I tend to like mine uncooked.
I will see what my kitchen can provide. We didn't have any vegetarians here for a while, but we can certainly provide in my garden. And one of the Leons, he just glances one of them, and he walks out of the room.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try to get Rill's attention. Like, like staring at her as long as I have to for her to like look at me.
I feel it wouldn't take that long, being that you're sitting right across from me. Oh. Okay. I will speak in Blinky's mind.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Shit.
Yeah. I wish I was better at comforting you, but we have to ignore what just happened and we will deal with Valion later. But
Oh, don't
just
worry
want
about that. I will.
yeah, I know, yes. Just don't let what Leon wants us to do to split us apart here. We know what we came here to do. You want answers. So do what you do best, Rill. Get this old fuck into a corner and make him talk.
As you are having the conversation, he, as you say old fuck, he goes like... The tension is so high in this room. It makes a little bit unsettling. We have just... This is a good thing. This is an open opportunity for us to speak out.
Surely. I will think into Blinky's mind again. I think my thoughts should be shielded. Yours, on the other hand, might not be, so, you know.
Oh, how lovely. I should make sure to think lovely thoughts about our host. And I start to just think the most nastiest of little thoughts about him. Like, oh, you shit. You're such an ass. Get out of my mind unless you want to hear more nasty. So I can think of something more worse.
He,
Think of naked goblins I've seen over the years just to make him uncomfortable.
Siren walks away into the cabin and picks up a glass and goes to Rill's side and puts a new glass and returns back to his position as Leon starts to talk. And as soon we are waiting for the dinner to arrive, we can of course talk terms, how we are going to achieve further in this delightful conversation we have. I allowed you to have weapons here because I do not fear your weapons. The only thing that I do fear is that you are wasting my time. So instead of just you hitting each other or killing some of my employers, I would suggest and I would recommend you all to be hesitant in violence. I only wish to talk, and I only wish to have a civilized talk.
Civilized. Lovely.
As much as civilized as you can be.
If this truly would be your intentions, then why did you initiate the entire dinner by presenting a person for Garbod to slaughter?
I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's quite
see who I will be working with, or I will be dining with. I have heard so much rumors about your group and how you act so violently.
So you provoked violence out of us, knowing this, even though you sit here and claim that you weren't looking for violence.
I do not look for violence. It is only you who seek violence. I only provided what was necessary for Garbo to ease his pain. the pain is a stench upon him. And I only wished him to be having a more settled mind when he reached his room. I didn't understand that your wood elf had more trauma than this cleric had. But that was simply my mistake.
Surely a mistake.
How uncivilized of you.
It was not uncivilized. I think, as a host, you should provide your guest with the most necessary to make them feel comfortable. You sought revenge, and you declined it. And I didn't know that what.
Killed for dinner. You should have known that.
So,
I want to look if the Siren is wearing the necklace that he wore at the tavern. The first
yeah,
night at the tavern.
yeah, it does.
He is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Well, Mr. Leon or Sir Leon or whatever I should call you, Duke. You
you can call me the Trèfle. You seem to be in such a formidable way.
you seem to be able to resurrect the dead. So,
Well,
I am curious to why my brother is zombified. And still seem to have memory and able to speak.
There are some magical things in this world I do not think that you or anybody could really understand. The power that could be provided. Oh, and also I need to thank you all for that power. It was necessary to complete what I am seeking. That old Mother Holy has been a thorn in my plan for some time. And now, when I finally have obtained her power, it is just a simple mere power. I did not make your brother into a husking drone of a man. But my previous patron was, and it takes a sip of the wine.
Interesting.
But it's very... What happens if you manage to give the ant the capability to kill a god? The tables has turned, and you have turned, and you have become something that is more powerful. It is simply what's happening here. When did you understand that you find the weakness of a god or a being that is so old and powerful? It's almost poetic in a way. But I did not do anything to your brother. I can have him released from his predicament. If you so wish, Thalion.
Of course I wish that. Why is he even here?
Why? He has a part to play, of course, and his play is finished.
Where was he? I cannot remember.
He was in Goldcrest.
Goldcrest, right.
The last time you saw him. In the Cathedral of Stars.
In the dungeon where he
Yes.
released you.
Yep.
He has done his part, and I do believe that the part that you say that he has his mind of his own. I will have to tell you my condolences, because my patron does not work in resurrecting memories in all other people. He was just a part of a pawn in this very large chessboard. That I would give you the truth that you seek, Thalion. Your brother is dead, but his body is still serving a purpose. But I can release him from... I can release his body from these bonds. If you so want to.
I just stare at him and then I look at the table. And I nod.
But it's not so easy.
It never is.
He leans towards you and I know that you know how the court and everything of bureaucrats work. One must earn a right for this magical being. It's a great wonder that he even exists. Why should I release him if not you should bring me something in return?
I have given you enough.
You have? But quite contrary. You have just given me thorns.
I thought you told us that we helped you deal with the Gritter.
Indeed you did.
Then we haven't really received a payment for that now, have we?
You have.
What
I've
was
spared your
that?
life.
Oh, how kind.
I have spared your life and we are sitting in the same room together, having soon to be a delicate piece of meat together with our greatest wine from the Flowerlands. I want it to be earned. And I want it to be a part of what you all are seeking. I'm so inclined to hearing all of your wishes.
How about you start with yours?
And I already told you my wish. I already told you what I'm seeking.
Yes, but not specifically from us.
Oh, my goal does not involve you. My goals do not intertwine with your goals at all. If I wanted to have it my way, you are out of the picture.
I mean, I figure that much. What I'm saying is that we are clearly here because you need something that we have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, then please.
I wish to have the scepter that your group is currently holding in your possession.
And only that?
And only that. The scepter is much important for me and my current plans.
Your
The
plans of cleansing the world.
Well, sure. He
I'm
gestured to one
curious
of...
about that thing. You want to cleanse the world and make it better. Better for whom? I'm questioning. Certainly not a better world for my kind, because you clearly see us as meat shields, as you so delicately put it. And
I
you
were to
see
be-
no problems with sending us to pillage and murder and, kill our Fadian's whole tribe and get the blame. Who cares if goblins get the blame, right?
I don't care for your kind.
But
I don't care for any of your kind. Most of your kind is just a pest upon this world. A parasite. But I can make you into profitable parasites.
Ooh, how kind.
You have something on your mind, Garbod?
I'll be quiet for time being. I don't want to disrupt this fancy dinner, so to say.
And as soon as that, the door opens up again. The other Leon comes back with a huge ball of grass. And he goes towards Videl, and after this Leon comes in, also huge plates with also different kind of forks and knives, and you get a spoon, Videl, as well. And you are presented with all of the utensils and everything, and your glasses are getting filled up with wine, and you are presented with a dinner.
Eating grass with a spoon.
As they're serving dinner, I want to just look around like I'm looking at them serving, but I'm actually looking down at the room and the carpets
Yeah.
specifically. Can I make some kind of arcana check to see if... you said there were runes on the carpet?
Yep.
Can
can
I
do
make can I make a check if it's the thing that's disrupting the magic?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a natural 20 roll. Yeah.
You son of a goblin.
Plans.
Just like last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, this fucking dice is I think it's cursed in a good way.
As you glance down in a perfect like rhythm to read the runes as they are giving everybody food, you get a good glance of the runes, and they are definitely anti-magic runes. And they probably they will, because of natural 20, that they activate at a certain level and beyond. So if you cast a level spell and beyond, they will just be terminated instantaneously, like counterspelled.
I would know though that if you, like with all magical items, if you destroy parts of it, like a bag of holding and stuff like that, then it becomes, then it's not magical anymore. So, in theory, if I start to destroy the carpet slowly over time during this evening, can we disrupt that?
You can certainly try.
Okay, wonderful. Do we have condiments with the food, or is it just a steak?
It is a steak with tomatoes and potatoes and a salad.
Nothing ruins a good carpet as a wet tomato.
It is no.
It is
Wine.
Wine.
Yeah, why?
Oh, the tomato of doom.
There are wine stains on it.
Yeah. Okay, then as
You have
if
to
we
tear,
start
you have to
to
tear
eat-
it apart.
Okay, well, okay, fine. I have a plan. Okay, continue.
Right.
I don't want to meta game, but I have cantrips that can make small things go to fire.
But you can't use your cantrips, Garbod.
But some
Because
magic.
of the carpet!
Was
just
it just
gonna-
below a certain level?
Some magic in a certain level does not work.
Yes.
However, I'm gonna stab my finger with my own nail.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the side of my plate, I'm gonna scrape in slowly. Maybe this is gonna take some time, but I'm gonna try to write carpet with blood, and then look at it like this.
Make a stealth check. Oh, you were leaning down on it.
Like the horse Maximus.
Yes.
It's,
Rest in peace,
God, wait. It's at 22.
Cool. You start to slowly write.
Carpet bad.
But nonetheless, we're back in the dinner, and Leon is presented with his food. He does not eat. He just sits and waits for all of you to begin, and Vidal starts to eat, and then he starts to eat.
Not
Trying to
touching
get
the food.
Vidal's. When I'm done with the words, I'm gonna try to get Vidal's attention. Like,
I look over at Blinky.
Make a perception check.
Blinky kicks him on the leg.
Oh!
yes.
With a natural 20, looking at Blinky, you can see at the side of the plate that you can see there are blood, and it's written in not so good fashion, but it kind of looks like it says carpet bad.
I'm gonna do this thing where I assume Blinky is not gonna eat her salad. And I take my hand and I scrape the blood off, and I take up a bit of salad. Are you going to eat your salad, Blinker, or can I?
No, I don't want it. It's nasty and green. Thank you, Vidal. Blah.
And I'm gonna start using my hooves and scrape the carpet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gotten them fixed for a couple of weeks, so.
Oh, they should be so
Okay.
bad right now.
Make a strength check.
Oh,
Scrape that carpet.
a 16.
You tear a little bit. You feel the hooves go into the carpet. And you can hear it. Leon stops.
I go.
I'm just cutting my meat like.
He puts down his.
Back into the glass. I actually got some in the wrong hole.
Oh my god, don't cry.
He puts down.
Metagaming.
I thought very good acting.
He puts down his utensils, and I'm gonna roll. So. What do you want with me? What can I do to ease your mind? Yes, Galbo.
Die?
I will. I will in due time.
That brings comfort to my heart. And
Oh,
soul.
I will die. I will surely die in a very near future. This old body has seen its years and centuries of empire rise and empire fall. Kingdom eradicated and sunken beneath the ocean. I have my fair share of my people getting destroyed by mortals, humans, necromancers, and whatnot. I have no intention to stay upon this earth anymore.
I thought your kind were created through the use of necromancy.
Oof.
That's why I have my fair share of necromancy. It has run deep into my veins and deep into the blood of my family for centuries. I do not wish to have it any longer.
So, quick question there. If you do not plan to stay in this realm anymore, why destroy it for the rest of us? Sounds to me like kind of a dick move.
I don't see it as what you would come to term with it as a dick move. I will come to term with it as mercy.
Oh yes, and what if this plane does not want your mercy? Have you asked this plane about that?
This plane is corrupted, my friend.
Yes, but I do not hear the plane begging for your mercy.
But I only hear the demons plaguing me to make something about it.
That still doesn't give you the right to eradicate this plane, when none of us wish you to do that.
Oh, I will not do that myself.
Ah, here we go. Oh yes.
But I know something that would. Change it for the better.
Better for who?
Well, for you, of course.
Well, we will not be here.
That is not
That's
for my concern.
No, but for that is our problem.
I think if we come to good terms in this dinner, I think you will all survive.
But that... And the
You don't
rest
think-
of the inhabitant in this plane?
Well, the plane will not be demolished, my friend.
No, but all the inhabitants of the plane will be demolished.
I think you are more... I didn't see you as this poetic, apocalyptic person. This dystopic feel of this world. Do you think I would destroy it? Matter of fact, I will cleanse it. I will have mercy on the wretched souls that are defiling this plane. Do you want Do you not want to see peace? Don't you want to see the evil being drenched in their blood for what they have done?
The evil and not the good.
If there's something that this journey has taught me, that there might not even be such thing as good and evil. Just
Please
different
tell that to
views of it.
Valion.
My friend, and he takes a little bit of a what do you call it? The napkin and touches his face a little bit. I think we have a display on that today, haven't we?
No, that wasn't a display of good and evil.
It wasn't.
No.
So how do you define good and evil, cleric
I'm
of the
beginning to
judge?
think that there is no such thing as just black and white, good and evil.
But you do punish those who you deem to be evil.
No, just punish those who break the law.
Have everybody with those heads around your belt, are they deemed evil?
No.
But you claim their deaths by your hands in the act of justice.
Yes.
So they are evil then.
No.
But they do deserve to die.
But that does not make them evil.
I look at Garbo and just...
But does not that mean that you have defiled your god?
Nope.
Tell me
what
then.
laws, Garbo?
Laws?
You said they deserve to die because they broke the law.
I didn't say they deserve to die because they broke the law. They deserve punishment when they break
And
the
yet,
law.
here they dangle on your belt.
Yes, they do.
Oh, would you look at that? I dropped my knife, I say.
Keep going.
Leave the table to look for it.
As you dive down, Siren picks it up and holds it to you.
Oh, yes.
Stab it
Well.
with it.
How kind of you. Maybe I should go to the kitchen to get this real stuff. You never know how much dandruff there is on these things.
He takes your hand. I only wish the best for you, my friend.
Do you now? Then get your
And
hand
also-
off me, please.
And also, you're not allowed to leave this room.
Oh, I didn't know that. You should have a list on the wall, with rules. Makes it easier.
We're just, Leon turns to you, Blinky. We're just having a dinner here. No need to destroy the carpet for me.
What? I know what you're meaning.
I pour my bowl of grass onto the table.
Yes, Vidal, you wanted to talk?
No. I'm eating. I take Thalion's fork and I start eating it like spaghetti.
I find this dinner very amusing. Sitting here with a liar next to my other side of the table, I have a person that is filled with rage who wants to have revenge. I have a goblin who sits next to me and claims to destroy my mat. And having just a bit of fun. And on the other side, we have another liar as well. Or doesn't know that she is living a lie. I'm starting to disembody your merry group, understanding how you work.
I mean, in that case, you would be the first, because we still have no idea, clearly.
But I do think you do.
Yeah, no.
Of all the individuals...
Blinky, would you like to taste some grass?
And Leon turns to you. You took her grass from her. I would suggest that you are stopping your shenanigans right here, right now.
Sounds like you're getting a little bit angry over there.
Indeed I am.
Little
I do
moody
not...
today.
I don't like my guess to destroy my interior things. That carpet is very old. It was gifted from a friend in Candaloria, and do not wish to have it destroyed.
I'm simply dropping my fork, but I guess I'll eat anyway.
Who needs forks anyway? I just drop them and start to tear the piece of meat with my hands.
Or you can just stop eating at all.
Why? Maybe not.
Are you tempting? Aren't you a tempting little one?
You're just pissing me off a lot.
So, let's talk now. Let's stop these charades and dancing on and whatnot. What do you want? You want me to die? Yes, it will be. I will die, but not by your hands. Anything else? Do you seek fortune? Do you seek money? I can give you money. If it takes for you to stop interfering with my business, I will give you money.
What about the mirror child?
What about her?
There is no longer a need for her?
It is. She has yet a part to play as all of the other changelings in my possession.
And what is that part?
It's soon to be revealed. I was planning on my vacation with my associates. Well, a dinner was interrupted in my scheming.
Well, this doesn't seem to lead anywhere.
Precisely. Then
I think it
talk.
leads to a lot of places, actually, if one would just use their ears and actually listen.
Me?
No, not you, my dear.
Because I haven't listened a bit.
No, you don't need to, it's fine. Please just eat your grass. You look dashing while doing it.
I put my head down towards the grass, almost lying completely flat on the table, and start licking the grass. With my horns turned towards Thalion. And as I lick my head, and hoping that I will hit his plate and his glass and everything, so it would end up in his lap.
Hopefully it will end up on the carpet.
I
For the runes!
Make
I
a
stand up.
dexterity check.
and I simply walk over to this chair.
Should I do it, or should...
Is it dexterity for you to see if you manage to push the table with your horns?
No, just push Thalion's food and drinks.
Yeah.
off.
It's still a dexterity to make it seem like, it's an accident.
Can I see if I noticed this before it happened?
Sure, it's a perception check.
God damn.
I mean, you would for sure see him laying his entire face on
Yes.
the...
Oh yeah,
That's
you see him do it. You can make an insight too to see what his intent is. You don't know.
I guess he's just.
eating his
Eating.
normal way.
But I
Yeah.
can see that it's about to fall in my lap, so I change seat.
Some food comes into your lap and it just drops into the floor. Leon sighs.
This is what I have to put out with.
I'm not talking to you.
I smile.
Childish behavior.
Yes,
Yes.
quite so.
yes.
Reminds me of home, doesn't it, Siren? You know, with Mixie and all those people when they make a ruckus, right? You remember Mixie, don't you?
He smiles.
Almost took you
Well,
both
of
up.
course.
Really?
Well, of course.
Of course you do.
I'm lying my ass off. There is no fucking mixing.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Just so you know.
Oh yeah. I know.
Good. I'm just gonna look at Siren. My eyes are gonna be a bit more saddened.
You know,
Do you remember all the time we look at the sunset? Up in our roof
Damn, did
together,
he just
holding hands, and he shifts
the
his face
goblin?
to a changeling's face.
Ugh. You know, your performance was passable. At some points, I even believed you were him.
And he
Mostly because you caught me in an emotional state. I
and he
desperately wanted to believe you, but
tugs the closing of Siren. But indeed, you cried in my lap.
yes,
I feel
I
pity for
wanted-
you.
I think that some parts that you said was genuine, though. How you don't think I should have to hide in shadows. Feel
And
like
he-
you used that because you kind of feel the same. But sad that you don't take it to heart yourself, cause it looks to me like none of you are really free in this room either. Except the puppet master in the middle that's holding all your strings.
And he tried to. He leans down and go. You have no. And all of a sudden, his mouth goes shut, and the face goes stiff.
I smile at him.
And you feel, Blinky, a force that is pushing you back on the chair. A psychic force that's pushing you backwards, and you stare towards Leon and go, I think I have enough of these shenanigans going about.
No,
He,
no.
he turns to the changeling that was Leon, looks at him, and he snaps his head. And he falls down dead.
How uncivilized.
Wait, who died?
The person who were the cat.
Okay.
I figured.
I did not tell him to change. I am, and he's standing up, Leon, from his place. I am not amused. I do not like that you are now interfering and think that you can toy with my things. With my carpet.
And I don't like that you took my friend. And
And
I
he
would very
shouts-
much like to know where he is.
And he looks at you, and I want you to make a charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
At least it's a charisma save.
I mean, you have great charisma, though.
Oh no! You said disadvantage.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, so it's an 8.
Blinky, as soon as she just turns, I just want to know where my... And she just stops. And her face just go white.
You did not do that to our goblin.
He looks at you and go, oh, yes, indeed, I did it to your goblin. And he lifts his hand, and the goblin stands up.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh no. Oh no.
He
Help
Gallo,
there.
he looks at you and points a finger. I want you to make a charisma saving throw with disadvantage.
No. Help me here. Do I get any?
We can't help you right now.
No, why not? 9.
Disadvantage. Could be lower.
Ouch!
Yes, it could.
Ouch, 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 ouch!
And Garbo just also stands still. And he lifts up his finger, and Garbot stands up.
I
He looks at
try to cast Druidcraft, and
nothing happened. He looks at you, points his pinky towards you, and you have to make a charisma saving throw as well.
get this. Look at this.
Do it. Do it.
Silence is gold.
14.
Oh, you ain't getting out of this.
You
Double
also
40s.
completely turn stiff in your face, as barely you failed. Just barely failed.
Am I stiff as I'm licking the grass off the table?
Yeah.
That's not a pretty sight.
Oh, we have to look at it.
Staring eyes.
And he flicks his little finger up into the air, and Vidal stands up. And he turns to Rill.
I'll slowly place my wine glass back on the table.
And he turns to Thalion.
I just look at him.
Tell me what you want. Or I will make your friends kill each other.
I will win.
No, you will not. Do it, Robin. We need to know. We can just roll it back. Let's do this.
I just unintentionally made a battle royale in the middle of it.
I look towards Thaniel, and then I will look back to Leon. May I speak, Your Grace?
You may. And do speak freely.
Thank you. As you said before, you're right. We are a group held together by chance, with all our own agendas. I realize now that I naively thought that we perhaps were more. Or perhaps I desperately hoped we could be more. But I now know better. I now know that we all have our own selfish goals and wants in life. And the same will go for almost every being. So, I know what you want. You want the scepter. And I would assume the child. These things are not within my reach at the moment, though I do have the means to get them. I can't describe my friend's needs or wants to you because I have been collecting them over the time, paying attention, very close attention to what they want.
Can I make a suggestion?
Of course.
If you don't know what you will have upon me, I wish to have the scepter for myself. And I can send you on a quest together. Having a goal together, just to get away from my business. Does that seem to be a fair deal? I know that your cleric are going to like this, won't you, Garbod? And Garbod's head nods.
Yes, of course.
I am sorry to say this, Your Grace, when you're offering such a kind offer to us, but I fear this group might be beyond salvation at this point.
Quite the contrary, I find you a little bit amusing. When you're not destroying my interior. No. I will not have any of this splittering thing that you're going on in your mind.
I'm not going on about any splittering things. I simply said that I could provide their needs, and they can together provide you with the scepter. Though I fear they would not do so willingly. But then again, I guess they are not their own at the moment.
So, where is the scepter right now?
The scepter right now is within a bag of holding. I do not know the location.
And where should I obtain my scepter?
This is the offer I am trying to give you, though I seem to not have been clear enough. And since my friends can't really say anything right now, I will simply just put it out there. You see, I have made a connection with this scepter.
How peculiar.
It tends to be within my reach when I truly desire it.
Intriguing.
So my offer would be to help them all achieve their goals. And I will help you get the scepter.
He will release the grasp of Videl, Garbod, and Blinky. You will all take possession of your own body. Still remembering that he has taken over and understand and heard all of these conversations.
I sit down and stare at him.
I look at Rill. Shake my head.
I just keep looking at Leon.
I find this very intriguing indeed. It's beneficial that we could help each other.
Can I just make a very sneaky insight on that, on everything?
Sure! Who are you doing insight on?
On Rill.
Mm-hmm. And Nia, what does Garbod see when he incites Rill?
I mean, what is he trying to see? If she really wants to give the scepter?
Yes! Just seeing where you're going with this and if there's something we can do to help it. I mean, play really, oh god, no, Rill, how could you? You know, doing the
I
whole
wanna.
theater thing. Me going bananas and being angry.
Yes,
like I should
and.
be, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I am trying to be very convincing that I really want to give the scepter. So I guess I will roll and see if I was believable or what. I mean, I want to
Yeah.
give it.
Then it's a persuasion check if you want to be believed.
You really okay, so
But you get the sense that she wants to give the scepter away. Like, sincerely.
that
Oh,
would,
deception.
Oh, wait.
well, I guess my reaction would be kind of natural then. I will slam my hands into his family table and scream, everything we worked for. It comes to this? I really thought better of you all.
Well, we all want to clear the evil of this realm.
You do not speak Felian.
Yes, I do. And maybe not in the way that we are killing innocent townspeople, but if we could clip the head of the snake, as to say, to get rid of all the corruption, the corrupt people, and the crime syndicates, that would be a much better way to cleanse the realm than to, like,
See the snake right here.
have a forest consume the land.
As they
Yes.
are talking, I'm just gonna think in my mind. I am trying to get a connection with my Larion. I'm not really interested in if he's answering or not. I'm just like pinging out, trying to get a connection. And what I'm saying in my mind is that I know this is a terrible idea. And I'll probably regret it later.
I love it.
Of course you do.
I think I understand.
I have a request that you might not honor, but if push comes to shove and he actually agrees to this, please don't send a stick to me.
Send what to me?
The stick?
Mm-hmm. How can I not send it when you already have it?
I hate you.
Or is it a more muffled sound?
Are you
You have a call in your back
Rill?
pocket.
Are you cold, Rill? You're shivering.
Oh. Mm.
I'm sorry. I'm just being childish.
And with that you mean? Like, am I actually having it right now?
Do you want to look for it?
No. I really
Not
don't
really.
want to.
No.
floating above her head right now. Whee!
No, I'm
Da-da-da.
trying to get connection with the stupid laughing thing in
You
my
have?
head.
You have connection.
Oh, clearly. You're really not gonna help me on this, are you?
The truth is like here. The truth is here in the table, staring at you, and you are yet ignorant.
I was simply looking for a way to get them out.
It's not the way out. You don't want a way out.
Actually, I do, more than ever.
Oh, you coward! You wanted the truth, and here is the truth. You stare the truth in his face, but you don't see the truth.
It is really hard to look for the truth when I fear for my friends'
You're
lives.
They don't fear for their lives. Look past the lies.
You're asking quite a lot after the little stunt the wood elf pulled.
Not the first, not the last, I'm afraid.
That is the issue here.
It's better to hold the madman in his shackles where you can see him.
I don't want to see him.
Oh, but you will. You will, in the end.
I will feel on my person if the stupid thing is here.
You feel it.
Next time I get a chance, I'm gonna shove this stick up your ass.
I do enjoy that.
Oh, I think you would.
It's not the first time.
I bet it isn't.
Don't worry, my herald. You want the truth, and here is the truth.
Yes, sure. Whatever you say. I'm just gonna ignore him at this point, like I don't know what the fuck to do with him.
Getting a little bit hot-headed here, my friend. Sit down and calm yourself. He looks at Garbod.
I had enough of this. Can I just try to flip the table? Am I strong enough for that?
Whole wooden. Is it made of oak?
It's made of oak. I would say you can try. It is a
Uh,
very high. It's a very high DC though, but you can make an athletic check.
A general question before I forget. When Changeling Siren shifted
Yeah,
and then died, is he still
Yeah.
wearing Siren's clothes
yeah,
and his staff?
yeah.
Where did it go?
It's lying there on the floor.
Okay, if Gardo flips this table, I'm gonna fucking try to snatch that thing. If he manages.
It's a very high DC. It's an athletic check.
19!
You take the side of the table and you start to push it up, but it's not enough. It is, you lift the legs of your side. You lift them up, but you're not strong enough to just flip it on its side.
If I lift my
You
head
can
off
maybe
the table,
you can maybe
Yes.
push it on a side on either side, but not like flip it.
if I lift my head off the table and stop eating grass when I do
Oh yeah,
that,
definitely.
Oh my god.
No. It's more like, Kalle, you cannot flip it like that, but you can
Oh,
flip it on the side.
I guess I flip it on the side on.
Oh god,
Which
what
side?
side?
What side?
Yeah, what will you crush me? And
Or will
Videl?
you crush
And-
me?
Yeah, or will you crush Rail?
And
Which
me?
one do you-
We don't care about you.
Remember how tiny I am. I will die from this thing.
Okay, maybe I won't flip it on the side, and I didn't think this through.
But you have lift up the legs, and you got the attention.
Are they distracted by him?
Sure.
Like a
The rage
lot?
flow through you.
Yes and no. You can try to.
No, I'll wait for a better distraction, if there is any.
If I flip the table over you, would that be a good distraction?
You don't know
You can
that.
only certainly try.
I'm
You
just
know
thinking,
what, Kalle? Roll a die and see what side you flip it to.
Oh.
oh yeah, that's right.
Fate of the dice.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, it go left. 4 to 6 right, I guess. 1 to 3 right.
No!
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait, who's right?
It is Garbot's right. So it's going to be Blinky, Videl, and Thalion. I want you guys to make dexterity saving
I
throws.
want to throw myself and save Blinky. I want to.
But I'm going for the scepter! I'm like,
This is gonna be so interesting.
Okay,
She's like,
so-
and then it's like,
Okay, I'm gonna push her away from it, and I imagine from my view, it would be pushing her towards the where Siren stood.
But you gotta
Then
see if you dodge
I
the
am,
table first.
I'm going to rule it as that because I feel that you are going to help her.
Yeah.
So you are going to give Blinky advantage, but you will automatically fail and
ooh.
lean on
Oh,
the top
no.
of the table. Under the table.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. So Blinky, you will have advantage, and Thalion, you have already rolled.
And it was a dexterity save.
It is a dexterity saving throw, yes.
I'm gonna have +9. I roll a 13.
Yeah, that's really bad.
14 plus 8.
14 plus 8,
Yeah.
22.
22.
I will do my
So-
absolute best. Just remain calm and sit on
You
my
just
chair.
flip the side of the table in anger, and on Thalion, you simply go up and you get pushed a little bit by the table. As all of a sudden, Videl just jumps to the side, pushes Blinky, and Blinky, you, as soon as the table flips, you're almost getting pinned under the table. As soon as you feel on your thigh, this hoof just kicks you to the side, and you look back, you see Videl just look at you, and he just falls under the table.
Does Blinky land on the staff?
Yes, but Videl, you take, because this is a very heavy oaken.
It's not
You
the
take-
first time.
You
I
take
mean, we know
five.
tables are bad.
What I följa?
5?
5 bludgeoning damage from the table as it just tumbles down on you, and you are grappled or restrained.
I would
by
say
the table.
covered in
Pinned.
grass, glass,
look-
and
Sure.
wine.
Yeah, wine just splashes all over the ceiling, on the walls, on the carpet, and food just flings over, and utensils just crashes into the ground, and glass just breaks on the floor as Garbody just flipped the table and stares. You just stare right into the eyes of Leon sitting there, staring at you now openly in this small corridor between you and him, of these shares from your friends, and really you're sitting comfortably still.
I imagine Real being like this.
Well, it took her plate like.
I mean, I probably hold my glass, but I mean, I didn't touch
sorry,
the food.
okay.
Yeah.
probably go. I was going for the staff, my initial reaction, but when Videl pushed me out of the way, it's gonna be like a split moment of like, what did he... And then I'm gonna turn, like splitly, like look at the staff, and there's a quick decision there, like, Videl, I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm
You
just-
run over
not
the table.
I'm not taking the staff. I'm like, ah! I'm trying to find his hand or something. I'm so weak that I
You
can't
find-
lift the table.
find
I'm
his
like,
hand.
eh!
Is the table,
table-
totally flipped?
It's totally flipped on top of him, so you can see both
You
of his
just
hands and
toppled out.
horns.
Oh,
I'm trying to,
wow.
was
I'm
it
trying to
mean
like
on
lift
this?
the table, but I can't
to
because
make a
I'm too
scene.
weak.
You see my hand and
Corner of a-
my tip of my horns poking out.
You're very strong, Garbod.
Oh, this is so horrible.
But first, I want to know, Garbod, what are you doing now when you flip the table and you stare at Leon right into his face?
Intimidate him.
I'm just trying to
Make an
remain
intimidation check.
calm.
I'm not doing very well, do I?
No.
Nope.
You stare at him and you, with these very hateful eyes, you just stare at him, and he looks unscathed by it.
Oh, he does.
He
I
stands up.
just did. I just read my personal trait. Nothing can shake your optimistic attitude. I think I have to change that.
Define optimistic attitude.
Yeah.
He's optimistic that he will kill a lot of bad guys.
Flipping
Cheers
tables.
to that.
I think you have to change that color.
Yeah, I think I have to. Yes.
Everything is probably going to be okay.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Leon stands up. I think this dinner is finished. Don't you think? He turns to Uriel. You can have your scepter. I do not want it right now. I will claim it from your corpse next time we meet. And for you, cleric, that was a very expensive table you just
I sure
destroyed.
hope so.
It's not destroyed, it's just heavy.
I'm sorry.
Trying to get you, Videl. I can't. I'm
Can I
pulling
move
his
my head?
horns. Like,
Yeah. I'm trying to scratch the carpet with everything I have,
Good
You
Videl.
cannot.
and my hooves moving, trying to move at least, because I think I might be taller than the table is wide.
Yes, you are, but it's
Yeah.
very heavy.
Yeah, but I can move my legs, I imagine. A bit.
Yeah, you're hooving the.
I'm moving the carpet.
I go to the table and try to lift it.
Make an athletics check.
Enough so Vidal can get out.
I'm helping, but it probably won't matter.
Then you will also do a check, an athletic check.
He can get advantage if he wants.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's better. What do I have in strength? I have +1. Yeah.
okay. So Thalion lifts up the table, and Videl, you can climb out. And Leon looks at Garbod, looks at Videl, or Rill. It's very unfortunate that it had to come to this.
I'll calmly place my wine glass, still intact, down on the floor, just standing it up. And stand. Is there any way I could convince you otherwise?
If you would do me just one thing to show that you mean business, then you and your companions will leave my residence.
As in leaving now?
Most wisely, yes.
I don't see how that will change the forthcoming future of you taking
No.
the scepter from our corpse.
It has a purpose. And you have just enlisted your faith in stone.
Yes, my faith tends to always be written by others.
Indeed. And I
Garbod,
only...
you're on the shit list now.
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes,
And-
you are.
Don't you worry.
Have I ever left the shit list?
You were higher than Thalia now, I don't know.
You are the shit list.
Well, yeah.
Leon looks at Uriel. Well, your life belongs to me now.
I thought it always sort of did, in an ironic way.
It
So-
was a pleasure to meet you again, Annabelle. I'm sorry that it couldn't be how I wished, and how I wished your mother and I would arranged. You would be a formidable asset.
I don't see why it would be too late.
I do think you know. You have a liking for these people. It is very unfortunate that your goals do not correlate with mine. And that is very unfortunate.
You seem to assume my goals, yet you've never asked about them.
I have read your kind. And I have talked to Nyx. I know your goal. Well, your original goal at least.
Well, that puts me at a disadvantage, because not even I know that.
Well, then it's very unfortunate then. I bid you all farewell. And I would recommend you to leave town. You have until midnight. And he whiffs his finger around, and all of the Leons just stands up and walks out of the room together with him.
Do they take the staff?
You can take the stuff.
Ha! But I'm holding Videl, like, I'm trying to stabilize him as he's standing, even it's probably not doing shit.
Did they jump out the window?
Yes.
No, they did not. They stand right there right now because I wanted to go like boop, that. And they all leave the room and head upstairs.
You missed one. There's too many Leons for you.
How can I hold all these Leons?
Is the dead
It simply
changeling on-
grows on me.
Is there still the dead changeling
Yeah.
still left?
What does he
wanna-
look like?
I want to know that too.
It's the person with the bat ears.
Oh no, he was my favorite. He sounded so cute. Bat ear Slenderman dead. I take the scepter. I mean the
The
staff,
staff.
not the scepter.
The guards stands outside and looking at you intensely, but do not engage in any sort of confrontation or battle.
Should we reflip the table?
Leave it.
So
We're not on the,
adventurous.
can we do? I want to try to do a mage hand, just like slow, just kind of like not out and about. I just want to feel if I can do magic.
You can do magic.
Okay. Now that fake Sarah's dead, maybe, I'm gonna try to do ascending to Siren
Okay.
again.
I will heal you, Vidal, because I feel bad for you.
Thank you.
I did, in some way, cause this on you, so...
I will just do a quick look around at my party.
I think we should
Then I
leave.
will walk to the door. Stride off to the door. Look at the closest guard and just... Would you be a dear and escort me out?
I will escort all of you out.
Now then, please.
I put my chair back where it used to stand,
Mm-hmm.
but next to the table that is flipped, and then walk towards Rill or Annabelle.
Ah.
I mean,
Bell, Bell.
I'm waiting for the guard to escort me. I'm not gonna move anywhere.
No. And one by one, and also, what did you want to do something else, Blinky?
I didn't want to leave before I sent the message, and I'm
What do you
sending it
wanna
all. I'm sending it to Siren,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm sending it in Bashkul. But I'm not gonna say it all in Bashkul. But it's gonna be partly Bashkul because in case someone is listening, because I have no idea at this point. And Siren kind of knows some words, so I hope he will understand the general thing. It's just gonna be, where are you? Oh, you are right. Hurt. I want to see you, please. Please tell me. And then we walk.
And as you walk, and as you are all escorted out, as soon as you come towards the front door, you will get a message directly from Siren. He says like, "Hello, yes, I'm perfectly fine. Where the fuck are you? I'm at the old tankard waiting for you."
Yes.
We should probably have had some tactical talk before we went to this dinner. I can feel right now.
What do you think?
And you
You went fine.
all escorted outside, and you are together escorted out into the streets of Varil. It is late, and it is in the later evening, and you're standing outside, and it is cool outside. The sun has gone beyond the horizon. You started to see the stars and the nebula. None of the moons are up yet, but you can see the stars, and the colorization of the nebula start to obfuscate and shroud the sky above you. There are not so much people around, but it's a very calm sensation as you come out. You leave left outside of the gates, and the guards return back to their posts.
There is nothing calm about this.
I say to Rill,
What?
I apologize for my sudden rage.
I'm just gonna walk away.
It was beyond my
Why
control.
give him the scepter?
I'm not listening to any of them. I'm just start to walk.
Why?
Still not listening.
You see just walks calmly away.
Uh-huh.
Turning to
That was
Videl.
sweet. Real? We need answers.
Still be quiet.
You won't get any answers of her.
I have to leave you. I'm sorry.
I turn to Videl.
I need to go and make sure that Siren is alright. I know where he is. You can follow me if you want to, but you should really talk to Rill, and I would want to follow you, but I need to get him out of the city.
I am heading back towards the old tankard, but since I'm actually not interested in talking to anyone, I'm just gonna take the not scenic route. I'm just gonna go up to a cliff. I'm gonna levitate my ass up that cliff and just keep walking the quickest way possible back to the fucking tavern.
Yeah.
God was tempted to throw them. Oh.
Jävla lerduva.
Yeah, she would explode like one also.
Yeah, she would.
I lean down to Blinken.
Oh.
Where do you want to go? I can take you.
We need to go to the drunken goblin, but I don't. Really, it's not okay.
Oh,
She
thank you.
definitely
No.
just.
The old tankard. The old tankard. He said the old tankard.
He said the old tankard? Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Okay, good.
Okay, well, we need to go with Rill, so it's good.
If I
Good,
did
good
not
luck
climb up
climbing up the hills.
I have a bird friend.
Yeah, and I can turn into an eagle and
Yeah, this is a good way to alert all the city guards again of the flying horrors above the city, but I'm not here.
How long is the hill? Can we just slide? You know, if like blood
I'm
sponge.
just-
Is it like a just a throw ourselves?
I can tell you like
It
this.
is up.
Videl, wait a minute. Videl is a mountain goat. He
What?
can climb terrain. He's race, his species are built to climb up these hills. He has no issue going up them.
I think
Okay,
you
I'm
told me it
climbing
was
up
like
on his
8
back.
meters or something.
Yeah, it is 8 meters. It's gonna take some time for Videl to come up there, but he will come up there.
easy.
Okay, I'm climbing on his back and I'm turning to the others.
You better prepare a shit ton of apologies for real. And we'll
There's no
meet
At our home. That's not a good start, but good. Work on that.
I give Thalion quite an angry eye, and I
Both
start climbing.
sides staring them as
Yeah.
we climb.
Garbod, where are you going?
Well, since this party won't give me an answer, so I'll just go to the temple.
For your midnight.
And I will
ritual.
stay right here, just looking at everybody going their own way.
No.
Yeah, just wait outside the chateau until midnight and see what happens.
What could
Sitting
go
with his head
wrong?
bowed like I am finished. I have given up.
Just imagine Ali in the truck coming back from his walk like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, nah, I have nothing better to do.
All my friends
I
left
thought I
me.
had to make it easy for you.
Yeah,
You wanna be my friend?
wanna talk until midnight, you know. Share some funny stories.
Oh, walking there with his chains like, we got the good. Like,
I just have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Room.
Bathroom!
Bathroom. I think that is a word in Baskul. Bathroom.
Sounds
Bathroom.
like a good word for Basho.
No, it's in the giant bathroom.
Did you hear what I called Leo in Bashko?
No, what did you?
Oh, I did it kind of at the end of a sentence, but like really quickly. It was brain dead idiots.
Oh.
Uh,
But eventually, all of you make your way towards your own separate goals. But the first person that will arrive at their destination would be Rill.
Floating away.
You float away, and after a while, you float down into the old market, close by to the old market. That is one of the old things that are still like having like it's like a what do you call it? An all-around market, like all day and all night. They just shift stands, shift merchants, and some of them are trying to, as you're walking, trying to get your attention, like trying to sell you some random stuff. But I do believe that you are completely ignoring them, as you only hear the shouts and the bustle of the city just faint for you. It's almost like a blur. It's almost like darkness for you. And then all of a sudden your vision comes back as you can see the sign of the old tanker. And the people, there are not so much people inside as you left it.
I mean,
But
I
there
would
are some
assume
people
so,
still there.
after the commotion.
Do you want to go in?
Oh yeah.
You come inside and you are greeted by Aaron that is still there, and he points at some things, and there are some people that are cleaning up some stuff. And he turns to you and go, "We're not Oh, it's you! Hey!"
I look like Annabella. He has no idea who the fuck I am.
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, wait, stop there. We are not open for the moment. There have been some commotion here in town, and specifically here. And it's not very good for a very fair young lady as yourself to be here.
I do believe my lady's maid have a room here, and I would, how to put this kindly, or not so kindly actually, I'm just gonna dig through my saddlebag and drag out 100 gold in a little pouch and just give to him.
He looks at you and go, I didn't know that you were here. My apologies.
It's not a bribe. This is my apology for what happened here. I wish I could give more.
He looks at you very confused, like, but my lady, it's not your problem, I insist. And he gives you back the coin.
Oh, but you do see, they were after me.
Right, but the commotion is not your. I cannot, in good grace, take your money. I please, my lady.
It's a donation. If you won't take it, then please give the money to those who lost their lives. They might have families who would need these.
He will take the money like. Well, that's something I can do.
Thank you.
Would my lady have a drink?
The strongest you have, please.
Coming right up. Do you stay at the bar area, or do you wanna...
Does it look crowded on the little balcony thingy?
No, there's no people. There are just people. There are like 2 or 3 people that are like cleaning, like they are brushing away glass, maybe some of the last stain of the blood. But they looks like they look about that they are soon to be done, at least.
I will take my glass and just go up to the balcony when I get it. So I'm just waiting for my drink.
And also, will you wait for the others to come?
I mean, if the drink takes that long, yes. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go up there and sit.
Okay. Then we are switching to the next person who will arrive before everybody else, because everybody else have to take another route. It is Garbod. And I'm just gonna look through my thingies, because we're gonna need some music.
So the GM knows I'm still outside the chateau.
Oh, where do you want to go? Do you want to stay around the chateau, or do you want to go somewhere?
You can take Garbod first.
Okay. Garbod.
Yes.
You reach your temple, and it is a very calming for you, at least. It's you still have the tension, the frustration, the anger in you. But it's something about the Dawncrest Sanctum that somewhat eases your anger, believing that you are more connected towards your god now. And you remember your purpose, and you remember your holy
mission.
Yeah, division towards your god. There are some individuals in the temple during the late of night. You know that these are... There's a shift of personnel. You know that this happens during the night and the day. Because in your religion, there is those who are called the Alukiren. And the Alukiren are those who are the day shift. Those are the individuals that host the gods that are devoted towards the day, like Alukir, the Primus of Dawn, and also Mesandra, that is the goddess of life, the Primus of life. But during this time, it is a shift between the acolytes, and now the realms of darkness and death has arrived. And you can see the acolytes of Zelagan, that is the so-called the Rider, or the Primus of death and time, who is the more dominant in your temple. And it's a mandatory thing, because people do worship in different time spans during different times of the day. So people that looks towards, seeking comfort in the god of death and darkness. They cling towards the temple now.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to do some prayers, I guess, then at the altar.
What do you pray for? Are you just doing a mandatory pray, or
No,
do you...
I think I'll pray for understanding, because I do not understand why my party did what they did. I didn't get any answers.
Make a
Didn't see the
religion
point
check.
of it. If I fail, will I be punished then? By my god?
Well, it's only one way to find out.
Yes, isn't it? Hope it
14.
doesn't- Yes.
Do you have your weapon out, or do you just...
No. Don't raise weapons inside church.
No.
That would be stupid.
You sit there and ask... Do you ask it loudly, or do you ask it in your mind?
No, I ask it in my mind.
You sit there for a while, looking for the answers that you seek, trying to get an understanding from your god. But there is no clarity for you. And the silence breaks a little bit as you can hear two people walk close by you, close to the altar, but walks by with one holding a larger book, and the other one is holding almost like a candelabra going by you and going to one of the side doors leading down into the cathedral or the temple.
Well, no answers. Well, I got a little bit calmer then, so I think I head back to the pub.
All right. As you're walking out, one of the acolytes comes out from one of the pillars, has probably prayed on their own, and they meet your gaze and then look at you and they nod.
I nod back.
And you can see that they are painted in this very like bone white color on their face. And they try to represent the rider, the white skull of the rider.
I try to remember if there's any special holiday today that I missed.
With the 14 of religion, I will actually... Let's see. And I will tell you what day it is, because I have a calendar.
Ooh!
I haven't shared with you guys yet, because it's not really finished yet. But I will look at the calendar a little bit. Because I will not tell you if it's... Yeah, you know. Just give it a minute or two. Copyright. It is... With a 14, you know that the only time where followers of Zelagan, or the rider, happens is when they paint their faces. They do that during a day called the Remembrance Day. It is a holy day for remember the dead. And it's believed that it was the first time that the rider rode together with the god, the primus of war, during the calamity. And you should always remember the deaths during the calamity. And always paint your face with the skull of time. And that is Selagan.
Ah. Never was a huge fan of that festivity anyways. I'm more of a day guy than a night guy.
Mm-hmm.
Make my way out of there, brother.
Nods and walks towards the altar.
Weird guys.
Talion,
Yes.
you stand there for a while as you see your friends walking about. Rill and Garbo walk away with more intent. And then you see Blinky hops up into, almost do a piggyback on Videl and start to climb up the slope, eyeballing you a little bit. And as soon as they reach up to to the shelf of the cliff, they just continue on into the city.
Yes, I stand there for a while and then I go up. Are there guards outside the doors of the chateau?
Yeah.
I walk up to them and I beg them for an audience with the Duke.
Make a persuasion check. They look at you, and one of them, at first as you come there, I want to an audience. He just looks up from whatever he was doing. He was turn his back against you and looking at that one, and now turns back to you and go like, "Oi, piss off, mate."
I think I have an offer that he will have a hard time
Oi,
refusing.
oi, are you deaf in your long pointy ears? Go away!
It is your death then. And I walk back.
As you walk back. Okay. You take all of a sudden you take 26 points of slashing damage onto your back.
Whoa!
As you feel a sword just carve into your back, and you feel you get pushed into the ground. The fuck did you say? You fuckhead! You come over here and threaten us? You should know better to just threat the people that guarding the Duke, you fuckhead!
I try to stab him with my frost dagger.
And here we go again.
I just need to find it.
Where did I put that frost dagger again?
Oh god.
In my boot! I remember that.
You return back and you stab him into his front, so you can make some damage. Oh, this is just getting started, my friends. So
What
6
time
points
is
of
it
damage.
in the evening?
It's late in the evening.
How close to midnight? Like, how much of a clock are we talking about?
Quite close. You stand up and you stab him, and you can roll initiative. Or if you don't want to flee.
No. Son of a bitch stabbing me in the back. He's gonna fucking get it.
Okay, you will go first.
You do realize that there's more of the guards, right?
Well,
We're
I
going
am
down to
angry.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see what I have. Yeah,
We're never gonna find out what happened to Valerie. We just left him and think he left, and he's gonna be dead in a fucking.
And this is the end of his legacy.
We don't know what happened to him.
I would tell him, stop these shenanigans. I have important information for your master. You coward!
Do you attack him again? Or do you stand still and do?
Does he respond to what I'm saying?
It is your turn still. So you tell him, and you have an action. You have an action, movement, and a bonus action still. You tell him that you have information. Do you pass your turn?
Yes, I do not attack. I wait for an answer.
You
Okay.
can do. He can do a protection like.
Yeah.
You can hold an
dodge.
action to dodge and stuff. Yes.
Well, then I do that.
You can make a dodge action. Then you use your action to make a dodge action. All of their attacks will be disadvantage against you.
How many are there?
Right now it's 2. One of them has drawn their two-handed sword.
But I'm just fighting one. at the
There's
moment.
there's 2.
Okay.
There's 2 at the gate, and one has just come towards you and slashed you and just pushed you, and the other one is close by.
Yeah, I mean that the other one is further away. I'm still just engaging one.
Slightly.
Okay, yeah, but I say that and I hold my ground.
Okay. So the person with the long sword will attack you. And he was as you say, you have important information that stabbed him, and he just go, "Oh, you can go fuck yourself, you fucking coward!" And he will try to kill you.
Calling me a coward.
And that
Fucking
is
backstabber.
19 to hit.
I just have to check one thing. Multi-attack defense. When a creature hits you with an attack, you gain 4+ bonus to AC against all subsequent attacks made by that creature for the rest of the turn. But this is a different creature, I guess.
This is the same person that.
But
It's the
this
same.
is this a creature?
Wait, I will post it in here.
Let's see, multi-defense. When a creature hits you, it's all creatures, hits you with an attack, you gain plus bonus to against all subordinate. Okay, so he has 2 attacks. So he attacks you and he hits you with this one. And he's gonna roll for another attack, and then you gain 4 additional points for your AC. Right now your AC is 17, and he will hit you with the attack. I
Okay.
can roll the next attack. He rolled 18, but you gain +4 for this one. So you have 21, and you will not take damage from the next one, but you will take damage from this one.
Yeah, but I can dodge, right? Because I forfeited my attack.
Yes, but that was because I rolled 2 times and it was for disadvantage. Dodge is for disadvantage on my attacks.
Oh, okay.
But he only hit once, so
Yeah.
you take a total of what is that?
Ooh, I have an extra attack. I have to remember that.
Yeah, you take 21 points of slashing damage.
God damn it.
So you're taken. How much was the first one? It was
22?
22 and now 21. So you have taken 43 points of damage.
Ow, ow, ow.
And he comes to you and just kicks you and just slash you all in the front. The fuck do you want? Do you fucking know who I am and who I'm fucking worth with? Come on! And the other one behind will draw his short bow and shoot at you.
God damn it.
And he will shoot 2 times. So, disadvantage. First attack, failed. And the second one you will gain, that is a 22 to hit. So you will take damage on this one.
Okay.
And you will take... 8 points of piercing damage. As they are just shooting at you and go, the fuck do you think you are, huh?
Well, I will have to flee. I can't fight this.
Okay, now it's your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to disengage and sprint into an alley.
He will, as you are sprinting into one of the alleys, he will take an attack of opportunity against you, but he misses totally and just swings at you as you are...
Doesn't Thalion have disengage?
No, no. Not as...
I will
Wait a minute,
check
you
my
are a
features.
You are a thief in...
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So we should have disengage. No?
Sneak attack... No, it's level 3.
Oh,
Level 3.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have level. Sorry, trying to help.
Thank you.
And with that, he's trying to hit you, and you are running into an alleyway. The other one just screaming at you as you are running by, and you can hear as you are going into one of the alleyways. One of the guards just wants to just continue on pummeling against you, but he's getting stopped by the other one. And goes, the fuck? Should we not fuck him up? No. Let that fucker go ahead, yeah? Come in here, fucking up here and mess. Who the fuck you think we are? And he just takes his brother and he just headbutts him. And I'm like, oh fuck, we're the fucking legions, man.
Of course, it's Knock och Smocke.
And do you stay in the alley or where do you want to go?
I wish to hide in the alley and heal myself.
Okay. And they go, and as you are healing yourself, you see that the guard goes back to the post, and they're kind of like, jamming their fist at one of their shoulders and go like, oh yeah, pointing at their muscles.
You can take someone else. I have to figure out what to do.
Okay.
That didn't go as planned.
Was there a plan?
Yes, actually.
Can Thalion heal?
Yes, I have cure wounds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Together, Videl and Blinky walks together. This is a small moment for you as you are getting close to the edge and you are coming down soon to the old market. You will soon reach the old tankard. But you can talk to one another if you want to do that before you reach the old tankard, if you want to. Or we just skip ahead to the
Is
part.
there a ledge while climbing down?
There is.
Then I want to try and stop on it.
Okay.
And talk to Blink a bit.
Push me off.
No.
Ha, 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 ha.
Länge leve kungen!
Looks at him. Länge leve Garbodet.
Have the moon risen yet?
One of the moons. One of the moons have risen up.
Yeah. So I put Blink down. I know you have lots on your mind right now.
You think?
Yes. But there is one thing I would like to tell you that happened in the prison. But I would really love to actually try to talk to this person, not in anger. If you could do that for me.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
There was this person who come and ask us questions about a goblin. Who was
he an
wanted.
inquisitor?
Yes.
Fake Siren or Siren, I don't know at this point. Said something about him.
Yes.
What did he say about me?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't tell him anything.
Screw you guys for doing this right
Yeah,
now. You're having a
sorry.
moment.
Yes, I know you're having a moment. I'm so sorry.
I'm like, I looked at the picture and I'm like, why?
I'm not looking at the picture.
I'm
I
so
don't
sorry.
wanna.
Do
No,
not look at the
No,
picture.
I have
No,
to show
no,
the chat.
We're having a moment.
Yeah.
Back, yes,
I'm
continue.
so sorry, people. Just continue. Yes,
Yeah.
it's gone.
I didn't mean to destroy that.
Me and Garbod refused to tell him that there was a goblin traveling with us. Goblin who was wanted by the law.
Oh, you know that. I wanted to tell you. Is that what you mean? Are you angry?
No, not at you.
Oh.
I don't care about that. I do care of what Thalion did, though. There is a saying from where I'm from. It's tossing your friend off the cliff.
Like literally,
Inspired.
because some people I know do that. Or is it a speaking thing?
It's a speaking thing.
Oh, good.
He gave you away to this Inquisitor. They took him away, and then he come back and tell us that he had been speaking to Leon.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. I really don't know why he did it. He was cold-hearted, and I feel that Thalion is drifting away.
I've been seeing the same thing. I didn't want to believe it, but so many people have said that he has death eyes, and I see them too. I've seen them in, ironically, Garage, which I would think that Thalion would love to be compared to.
I think you wouldn't love that.
Maybe I'll tell him.
I'm quite angry at Thalion for doing that, because you don't do that to friends.
No, you don't. I thought he had. He said he would try to be my friend. Was he lying? You think?
Thalion haven't struck me as a lying person. though I don't know why he did what he did.
I think I'm not happy what he did, but I've seen it before. If I'm supposed to look past what others have done and be a representative for my own people, then I suppose I have to look past this thing. But he has done a lot of bad things to Rill too.
I don't ask you to look past it. I just ask you to at least try to talk to him. At least give him a chance, but don't forget what he did.
I never forget what people do to me. Thank you, Videl, for telling me. And thank you.
I hug him.
I hug you back.
Thank you for pushing me out of the way. I'm sorry you got hurt.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
That doesn't make me happier, but thank you.
I'm used to getting tables on my face.
Emo goat.
It's a goat joke.
Ah,
Sunshine
that's funny.
No, it's not.
It's a terrible joke. I'll
Yes.
give you some new ones here.
I'll start to give him a list of the best goblin jokes that I have. Like, have you heard the one about the goblin and the goat walking
And the
into a
cousin on
restaurant?
the right side.
Yeah, and the cousin on the right side, mixed in the middle, and a canoodling night.
As you're going down the cliff side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reach the old market and you can more clearly hear the people shouting at you or trying to get your attention. But you continue on with purpose and you reach the old tankard.
This is gonna be a shit show of a night, right?
Yeah. What do we do now? Do we pay them for the damage we did, or?
Screw the place. I need to find Siren and get him the hell out of here before Leon cuts his skin off just to taunt me. And we need to
Yeah,
find
that's
Rill.
okay.
And then we need to go to like the Alabaster Spire and just use the teleporter. Get out of town. Preferably overseas. Maybe I can find some kind of old scroll to just leave the continent. Grab Siren and the gang. He probably has a spot for all of you. Garbot will mold if over time. You don't have to tell him he's part of a thief gang, you know?
We don't need to tell him where we're going.
Right.
This is the Black Mountain.
Yeah.
Welcome to the group with trust issues. Not even telling me where we're going before we
At least
travel.
we're bringing you all. Maybe forcefully, but thinking of you.
You go into the old tankard and you see there are no people by this time. There are no people here. The only person that is on the bar, and he go. At first, you can see only Aaron that is standing in the bar and just doing some doing some things with some of his tankards and whatnot. He look up and go like, "Oh, more people! Hey, come in, come in!"
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is Rill drunk at the bar by this point?
At the bar, though, I'm up.
Oh, right, you were up.
I don't think Rill is trying to hide. So as
Well, I'm
you are,
scanning the room for everything,
Yeah.
like Rill, Siren, do.
you see Rill that is portraying as Annabelle sitting in. Oh, excuse me. They're sitting up in the balcony and
Videl?
drinking.
Could you maybe check that she's alright? I will join you as soon as I can, but I need to find this cat now.
Sure. I look around and see how much damage is done to the place.
It's not so much damage anymore. It looks kind of clean and kind of settled. It has been some hours since the attack, but it looks like there are some damage to probably the stairs going up to the balcony, but nothing more than so.
I am looking at the owner from the balcony as they come in, because I'm curious to see how he reacts when a goblin walks in.
I am disguised, but not so good.
Oh!
I'm not with a hat. I'm just wearing my my old school goblin disguise.
And he will just go, "Oh, welcome. I presume we are open." And as soon as he see Vidalis go, "You!"
Yeah.
And he goes away from the bar and he goes like, "The fuck are you people?"
I'm a goat.
Yes, but you're bringing some fucking problems into my bar. Thank you for helping and saving those people, though, but come on.
Yeah, we did not know they would attack us. If we knew, we wouldn't be staying here.
I believe.
How much money do you want for the damage?
Oh, no. The fair lady has already paid. And he points up to the balcony.
Of course she has.
Anything I
Yeah.
could do
Handsomely.
to help? Could I mend anything?
Oh, no. You have done already. And also, the people that you saved, thanks you a lot. They wonder who these vigilantes are. And I just told them, I didn't know, but they are my patrons into my bar. And I was like, yeah, all of your people that are staying in your tavern are probably heroes. And I was like, yeah, so good for, it's good for reputation,
Good for business. That's a weird one.
Regardless, I'm here to thank you, but what the fuck, man?
I would love to say, I promise you it won't happen again.
Oh,
But
that is not true.
No,
Oh.
I don't think I can keep that
But at
promise.
least you can warn a good innkeeper as myself.
Oh.
If you are troubled, you have to say that.
We might be in trouble. We
So I
might
have
be
the
attacked.
courtesy. So I have the courtesy to say no.
We might be in trouble.
Ah,
We're gonna leave though, so it
Yes.
will probably not cost. We will leave faster if you tell me where I can find a certain person. And
who are you looking for?
a cat. He stays here.
Oh, that son of a fucking cat fucker.
Oh
Well-
yeah.
He's in the kitchen doing up his dues. He fucking broke 2 bottles of wine and I caught him right-handedly after the attack. That fucking cat snitch.
He is washing dishes.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Right. Maybe I should do some dishes with him then too.
Oh no. I
I
cannot
ins-
hand you do that. And
I
he stares at you.
no.
And who are you?
I'm a really experienced dishwasher person. It will go quicker, and I
You make an insight check on you and go like,
have gold, a lot of gold.
I'm putting up some gold pieces.
I'm made in a disadvantage for him.
I maybe
He's like-
lean down and say, maybe you should break something. You can do the dishes.
He looks at you and go, look here, you weird-looking halfling. I don't want to have a quarry. You have nothing to do here, and I'm very glad that you want to help. And so he takes the money and just go, I will take this as payment for a drink. Okay? You
Yeah.
go. Please do not interrupt with my business. Just go and have a drink and then you leave. If you're gonna have
I-
trouble.
Can
My
I
eyes
take...
darken a little bit.
I don't think you understand me, sir. This is a shit evening.
He looks
And
at you.
I will talk to this cat.
Blinky, wait.
You are gonna stand him. Hey.
Do I hear this conversation? Am I
Yes.
close enough?
I'm
Yeah,
hissing
oh,
at
yeah.
Fidel at this point.
If you try to stop me
I-
from this, I
I
shall
am
claw
gonna
this place.
talk inside the poor innkeeper's mind.
Yeah.
You should really do as she says. It will end poorly otherwise. Also, I think my glass is empty. And I'm just gonna hold up my glass like this.
Make an intimidation check. And also Blinky make an intimidation check.
Can I do a persuasion check?
Sure.
Fidel, don't intimidate.
No, I don't intimidate. I wanna...
This is my first intimidation, actually.
Yeah.
Persuasion. 9. Would you mind if I changed places with the cat, man? I would do his dishes instead.
He looks at Go, looks back, and he's confused. Okay, calm your faces down, okay? I hear you. And looks up and looks up. I will take you to the Catman. And no, he will do his fucking sentence. This is how we work here. This is the city of law.
Yes, yes.
And he will go back to the bar, and he will go to you, Vidal, and go like, bring her the bottle. Fuck it. Just take. She paid enough for it. And you, goblin person, come with me.
I put.
Right.
I pick up a piece
Goblin,
of.
whatever. You look kind of fugly. Let's go.
I pick up a.
It's a
type of
sickness condition.
cloth piece. Put it over my arm, and I go up to Annabelle.
Yeah.
Your drinks,
You,
my lady. I put it down. Pow.
Put up.
May I join you?
Of course.
You come into the kitchen, and you can see Siren sitting there with a white apron on around him, and his tail is swinging a little bit, and he's like tapping a little bit and dancing to the side and go like da 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 da. He just scrubs a little bit, and then as soon as the door opens up, he just looks over and go like,
I have never seen you in such a beautiful element.
"Well, you know, Blinky, I'm here to surprise you. The fuck you want, you piece of shit." And he continues on. I'm gonna leave you to it, and he also goes back. I didn't know that you have his. I'm gonna go at the bar, and Aaron just goes away.
I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know where I hit it, but I'm gonna take out the staff. Like, maybe this.
Oh, there it is, and he will go and just take the from it.
Before you take your staff, what is my name?
He looks at you, and he is, he's just very, very like confused. What do you mean?
What is my name? Siren, my old friend.
Which of them are you preferring to? Are you preferring the gay name I'm giving you, or your name that you really don't like?
Take the one I don't like.
Zakrak?
Right.
Wasn't it? I am very good with my pronunciation nowadays.
It is a lovely pronunciation. It makes me sound like an asshole. Okay, good start.
I give him this staff.
And he takes it and goes, why am I trying to be nice to you? You're a fucking shithead throwing money at my face. And he
Siren?
spits at the ground. You fucking goblin.
Yes, you see that somebody has kind of played a puppeteer with your flesh.
Ah, it's not the first time, eh?
No? I mean,
And if
of course they would want to steal someone's handsome appearance such as yourself.
I'm totally like trying to.
oh, they do that all the time, you know.
Mhm.
You should
I
see what they did. The good old thief masters of Kyril always take my appearance. Having good faith in everybody. What the fuck do you want? Do you want to stand here and make jokes at me? Do I look very fancy in it? You can joke away. I've heard it all evening.
Well, you do
And
look
all
very
thanks
fancy.
to you, actually. Thank you for that.
Yeah. That's why I'm here, because...
Is he hurt?
Yeah,
Oh, you poor
he,
little cat.
he's kind of bruised up.
Wonderful. Everything's fine.
Well, you see, there's been a lot of
Can I just recap quickly what kind of happened? I tell him everything.
And meanwhile, that is happening. Vidal, well, I'm gonna ask Thalion first. Do you want to do something in the alley, or do you want to stay there, or do you want to go anywhere in town?
I want to stay here until... What time is it?
It is late evening, and the moons are coming up. It's probably are soon about midnight.
Okay.
Kinda. It's
I
not
will-
there yet. It's probably an hour or so until midnight.
I really don't know what to do. You can take someone else.
Okay. Then I will rule that Elion will just stay there.
Yes, I will actually heal myself again.
Okay. Then we go to Videl and Rill, and soon Garwood will arrive.
I sit quiet, and
Mhm.
I use my druidcraft to create a rose,
Mhm.
a blood red
Ooh.
rose,
Mhm.
and I gently push it over to Annabelle.
How sweet.
I presume that dinner didn't go as planned.
Oh, it did not. Also, I don't mean to be mean in any way, but offering me a rose is almost making me feel like you're trying to kill me.
Oh, sorry. I remove it and I change it to a tulip.
Oh, that's a lot better, actually. Thank you. And
Hard to know anyone's customs.
I mean, that's why I informed you. And no, it did not go as planned. I don't think it went as planned for anyone. Actually, not even this Lion de Trait.
It went kinda on par with me until the table landed on my face, but
Oh yeah, that looked very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
was
you
a-
are alright.
yes. It's okay. Link
He
is fine,
seemed-
so
Oh, that's great to hear. She looked a bit agitated, though.
yeah. He has a lot of things on her plate.
Oh, don't we all?
Yeah.
So, what plans? Like, what did you hope that this dinner would offer us? Out of
I
curiosity.
really don't know. I didn't want to go. I just want to be awkward and weird in front of fancy people.
I mean, you perform that with elegance.
Yeah, it's kind of easy.
I mean, you did make it look easy as well, so. I mean, I don't think that I would be able to do that, but it was very impressive.
Might depend on your backgrounds, but eating disgusting grass on a huge table, it's weird. Even for me. But
I see.
how would you want the dinner to end, if I might ask?
Anything but this?
Yeah.
I mean, we walked in. What do we know that we did not know already? Well, okay. We have confirmed that they are. I mean, they were
He's
5
yeah.
changelings and an elder elf. And we have confirmed that Grida is dead. And that she was also called Mother Holy. And that is the extent of what we gained in knowledge
Yes.
of everything we could have gained.
Yes.
We got absolutely nothing at all.
And right about this time, Garwood comes into the door.
Oh, look, the table flipper.
And you will see it is a clean tavern, and Riot there at the bar, he's go, "Oh, what the fuck, all of you people are coming about! Are you with them? Wait a minute, you're one of those people. Hey, yeah, it's you! The one who killed that person. I want people saying thank you, but I say, what the fuck, man?
Can I compensate you with gold?
Well, I've already told the other ones. Come on, the lady has already provided for that.
Want anything else?
You want a drink?
I would like a beer, yes, please.
Well, you should have a drink and then go piss off. But one of your people said that you're in trouble. I don't want any trouble
in
here.
your tavern. It's a nice establishment. Have some class.
I will. Are you with them? And points up into the balcony.
I'm
You
not
can see-
sure anymore.
You see Vidal.
Oh, they're waving. I get some with them.
Okay, I go and bring you some mead. Don't worry. Don't worry.
You're not
And
gonna
event-
piss in it, are you?
Huh?
You're not gonna piss it in, are you?
Why would I piss in it?
Told everyone to piss off.
Do we hear
like-
that he said that?
Yes.
Please piss in his beer.
Watch your mouth or thrown on the table at you.
Throw a
it's
bigger
very-
one next time.
You can
I will try.
You can clearly hear what everybody's saying because there are no people. They're just a very good old room filled with acoustic. So
Well, I'm gonna go up and sit
Yeah.
down at the table.
eventually,
So-
Garbled comes up.
So,
How heavy was the table? For you?
I don't want to say, but I was aiming at Leon de Treux.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost made it halfway, so I guess that's a valid effort.
I'm a little bit ashamed I didn't have the strength to bit on him.
Just out of curiosity, if you would actually have managed to flip the table
I
on
had
top of him.
no plan after that. no.
Oh yeah, I've thought as much. Also, I think Blinky is in the kitchen with her friend. I have no idea where Thalion is, nor do I care. We should also teleport away from this town as quickly as possible because, as Leon de Troyes so kindly put it, we're fucked. He doesn't want to talk anymore to us at all.
Would you like to just explain the whole scepter deal? Because that was not in the prep talk.
What was in the prep talk then?
Oh yeah, we didn't have any prep talk.
Yeah, we didn't.
So, what's all with the scepter? Didn't we spill blood to keep that? And the star child within?
You
I was
see, the
bad
thing with the scepter was that I wasn't actually offering the scepter if you were listening.
Oh yes, but you did a very good disguise. Of...
No, you don't understand. I was offering myself. I was hoping that since I saw him puppeteering you all, I was kind of terrified at the moment of what would happen to all of you if it kept going. So my hopes were that I could persuade him, with my connection to the scepter, to allow you all to leave, knowing that if I was around, the scepter would eventually pop in and just be with me. But I didn't really want to offer the scepter.
We do this together. We do not sacrifice ourselves until this mission is finished.
There was the slight issue of me not really having a choice. You were standing there like a puppet, nodding at his very finger waving. What was I supposed to do? Did you even look? I don't even know if you could see me, but I was doing my
we
absolute
were-
best
I was there.
to stay calm, but my entire hand was shaking, and still I did my absolutely best to stay as calm as I possibly could, even though I feared for all of your lives. Maybe not so much Thalion's at the moment, but
We do this together. Not sacrifice yourself in vain.
it wouldn't have necessarily been a sacrifice if he thought he could get the scepter through me. Then he would have needed me alive, no? Which could
Okay.
have given you plenty of time to come up with some shenanigans to get me away from there, because I know you're excellent in that.
Look, lucky for you, I have shenanigans up my... What is that? The wording you have, Vidal. Sleeve?
Third
Up your
hole?
sleeve? No, not hole. Up your sleeve, isn't it? I do have a little card up my sleeve. He said he would take the scepter from your corpse, right?
Well, yes, because
Can we
you flipped a table on him, or tried to.
Can we booby trap your scepter? Can you plant something in that would...
You're
Hurt.
missing the
No.
point.
No?
I don't really care if he lives or dies at this point.
Oh,
I just wanted answers.
Yes, okay, but I care. And
I
care
wanted
that...
information.
Okay, well, you can get... Can you get some kind of magic spell, something in the scepter, so when he gets the scepter, you can get your information, and I can do my mission and kill him. Is that possible?
I don't know, but I mean, at this point, we don't really have any options left,
Oh,
do
yes, we do. Yes. I can make you dead. I can make you dead, and then bring you back, of course.
Oh, I was about to flip this table.
Take the hammer.
Yes,
We can
I
make
don't
you can be dead.
Us dead if we can plant some kind of booby trap that can... Oh, I don't know. Copy it. I don't know. I'm not the best in magic.
I
Can
see.
we-
I see what you're trying to say, but
Mhm.
at this moment, I do not have anything that I know that I could
Okay,
put
not
into
in
the
this
scepter.
moment. That's right. Not in this moment.
But
You
we
know,
could,
we did.
for sure, keep this as a later plan because at this point we're out of options.
Yes, but
And,
if we can get some bad things in the scepter, I mean, there are some bad things in the scepter. But
I might also have told Mylarion that I would shove the scepter up his ass.
who is this Malarion?
The Why do I need to tell you this every time? Do you
Have
even
you-
know the name of your own god?
The judge?
I think it's called Stan.
I don't not really know. The perfect one.
I guess that explains why you can't remember this name then. And I think you
have you-
broke the
Helen?
DM as well.
Helen, I have texted you. I have told you it is Calador.
Calador. Oh yeah, I remember
Calador.
that name.
Kalle. Calador, the Primus of Judgment and Protection, aka the Judge.
It's way too hard.
I'm dying.
Rename him
Yeah.
Stan, the man. Then it's-
My fucking Blink is religious 2 moods, and she at least knows what that is called, and it's barely religion.
You know, you also
But you don't
fucking
know
amazing.
your own gods.
I do not. I have things to do. I do
Well-
Well, what Mylarion is, of course, the laughing god.
Just off topic, have you told us that you changed your religion? And changed your patron?
Yeah.
No.
Directly, not
No,
to
not
Garbod.
directly,
No,
no.
Yes, that's
No.
why I'm asking.
No, yeah, that's
not to Garbod.
that checks out.
Yes.
That checks out.
That's why I'm asking.
But not your god does not check
Oh
out.
yeah, okay. Okay.
but you're a father, so I
No,
forgive
no,
you.
no, no.
I forgive, I
I've been
forgive
saying
you. I
his
forgive
name
you.
1,000 times at this point.
It's okay.
That
I do not-
is possible. Maybe. Can we talk about something else then? Maybe.
Either way, I don't. He seemed to be into it, so it didn't really do much. I was just a bit frustrated at the moment
Of course he
because
would be into it when he likes
because
to vibrate
I mean,
that staff.
yeah, that as well. But I mean, the scepter is right here. I'm just gonna like show that I have it on me, and it shouldn't
There is,
be.
it's not there.
Okay. I hate this. I had
Where's
it a
the
moment.
scepter?
I would assume it's back in the bag of holding, maybe. Who knows at this point?
Can
Who
it travel by
cares?
itself?
I mean, it's done that before, haven't it?
Well, I guess. Yes.
That's why I was hoping he would bite the fucking bait and just, think
Okay.
it would be a great idea to let you all go with all the answers you wanted. I was gonna ask him about the white dragon that attacked Videl's lands. I was gonna ask him to tell us everything that he might know about whatever lies within your religion. I was gonna ask him about the Catman and like how Blinky could get her friend back and why they had his belongings. I had so much, and
But what would that have cost us?
well, I would have hoped nothing if some discomfort for myself, which I at that point was very willing to give.
It wouldn't been worth anything of it if you would get hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
one
as
bit.
Garbot so kindly put it before, you could just heal someone up again.
But if you're dead, I had a hard time doing that.
But I mean, as long as the scepter didn't come to me, I wouldn't be dead. But now I don't even know if I have it anymore, so who cares at this point, right?
Can you produce it now? You get it here.
I don't know if I can. I might have pissed him off. He didn't seem pleased that I didn't want to play along with his games or whatever because I was feeling distressed and kind of angry. Still am extremely angry at Thalion for outright killing the person I said I really needed answers from. And I'm not feeling any better that Leon just killed another changeling right in front of me that I also have a past with. So it's a bit much right now, but sure, I can try to speed dial the...
Hey! Wait a minute.
The thing is, I'm afraid that if he didn't like your game that he gave himself to Leon.
Real?
Yes.
Would you like to do a small adventure and go and fetch the body of the dead changeling?
That sounds
We might just get something from him.
Yeah, but you see the issue here with us having until about midnight before we... Well...
Oh yeah, we can run. I mean...
It's inside the mansion where we're no longer welcomed, surrounded by Legion troops. This is a suicide mission. As much as I would love to, it's a suicide mission. We should just gather our shit and leave. Excuse my language. I am a bit tipsy.
It's okay.
It's okay.
I'm sorry for how dinner turned out. And
So am I.
And for what it's worth, my past and the information about it is not worth any of you getting hurt or killed.
I mean, I was hoping I wouldn't get hurt. I was hoping... I don't know what I was hoping at this point. I was hoping that maybe he would find it amusing, that maybe even if he couldn't find any use of me, he could, I don't know, offer me to my mother, which also would probably find it amusing, and I still need to talk to her anyway, so...
You would probably end up dead.
I have a tendency to keep alive. Maybe I just believe in myself? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to believe in myself. I mean, someone has to.
Well, you're not
Also,
alone.
I am trying really hard to get back into this group. But it's tricky right now, okay?
Well, I mean, this is what he wants, right? Divine and conquer, and I think he won this match.
Clearly.
Yes, he won this fight, but not the entire battle.
And we went out without getting anything at all.
That's what I'm saying. Can we get the body back?
I don't know how. Not with the time we have. We need to leave this town. We cannot have the entirety of Legion plus 4 changelings, which we don't know how to identify, that can look like any one of us. Yes, sure, Chester can sniff them out, but we cannot all be together at the same time, always. plus this Leon that could puppeteer 3 of you without any issues.
Oh yeah, that's an issue. Yes.
I mean, I don't think he would be like, "Oh, you're back at my mansion. Oh, well, you see, it is only like, oh yeah, it's not midnight yet, so I'll wait a while before I kill you all. It's fine. Do whatever
That's
you
a
like."
suggestion. I mean, he left. Okay. Upper stairs, maybe. Okay, then let's find Fallow and get out of here.
I think we should go to the Alabaster Spire and teleport away from here.
Yes, it's a good thing.
I have suggestions on where to go, but I will, of course, consult with the group. Also, should I try to see if I can speed dial him or if he gives me the cold shoulder? I'm kind of scared.
And with that, we return back to the kitchen. And Blinky just, hello there. And Siren just leans back on the shelf close by and goes like, well,
I fucked up a lot.
you know, what do you say in your language? Glogmuk?
Yes! That. Fuck, and all the things.
Blinky. And
Yeah.
he puts his staff to the side and he leans down and puts his paw on your shoulder.
That apology was for you. That I gave Daddy one too.
And he goes down and he embraces you. You know, I always will hate you. But I will hate you in the most lovable way.
I kind of hate you too sometimes, so it's
And
fine.
you know what? He tensely, don't fucking throw money at me. That's humiliating, you little shit.
Why does everybody say that like this?
But it is wrong. And he just takes you on the side. You should take your platinum and go. It's honor among thieves, you know.
Yeah, but I'm starting to think that these might actually be kind of tracking coins now. Can I do detect magic and look inside them just to fucking make sure at this point?
Sure. You make detect magic and there's nothing on them.
Okay, there isn't. You are right. Mine.
He just
Thank you.
takes off his Oberon and just pull it out. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
I need to take the hollows and go back. Maybe I should go back to Kyril again.
Maybe, I don't know. They have like connections everywhere, and since they're changelings, they can be anywhere. So you need to like make sure that you know who your men are.
But you know, I was planning on doing a heist on the chateau, but I'm not so keen on doing that anymore.
I already kind of did. It was easy because
Oh,
they
you
let
did?
me. Yeah, they did. You do know they wanted
Did
me
you
to
get
have
anything?
Yeah, they wanted me to have this instrument that I don't know why they wanted me to have. It's weird.
Do you want
know?
me to take it away from you? Do you want to?
No.
Are you greedy little shit?
But I do want you to have something.
I'm taking out the Mithril stone. Oh yeah.
Okay.
This will help pay off your debt so you can be fine and take care of yourself. And you need to leave before midnight, so it's really... Maybe you should just follow me and my group. We can leave very quickly because I can teleport now. I'm really cool.
He takes his paw around the stone and looks at you and goes, I will not travel with your elf that has death in his eyes. That person is trouble, you know.
I know.
When we had the drink, you remind me of an old person that you have told me about.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. But
Listen.
It's not so much as travel. I need you to get out of town because he's gonna flay you alive and use it against me, and I will be so sad.
Humor me, Blinky. Why do you want me to leave town? Are you afraid for my life?
Yes.
Say
yes,
it. Why do you want me to leave? Because
I care for you and what happens to you. Because You are the most important person in my life.
Blinky, you making this cat blush. He comes and he embraces you from, like, still standing right up but holding you around, head against his thigh. And he's just patting you. Oh. In some way, I will in time forgive you for putting me and the others in jail. This will
Yeah.
help, and he will show the miserable. This will help a lot. I need to return to Kyril and see how much it is worth then.
Yeah, it's probably a lot. I also get it's very important to me because I can use it to teleport anywhere. So it's even more
This
worth
rock?
something. Oh yeah.
What the fuck do you need me for it then? And gives it back to you.
No, but I mean, like, you can use it for money.
He takes you and go like, you are owing me more than money, my friend.
What do you want? At this point, just tell me.
I want you to stay safe.
Yeah.
And one other thing, and he takes you and leans down to his knees and takes you by the collar and go, don't fucking betray your friends.
I won't.
And me included next time.
I will never do that
And
again.
also, I lied. I wanted
Huh?
you to feel so shitty that you killed people from our gang. They're fine.
Oh, I knew you were. You.
I wanted you to feel the betrayal that I felt. It was almost like you executed all of us, then and there. We were saved, yes. We were paid out. But it doesn't give you the right to feel happy, whatever you did.
No.
So take this punishment and go and trust your friends, and you're going to help your friends.
Yes.
We will meet some other time. You were where I am in Kyril.
Well, Grippo owns the den now, so have fun with that.
Oh, he does?
You need to find somewhere else to drink, I think.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I can go always to the Goblin then, I guess. Back to that shithole again.
I suppose. Or you can become friends. That would be something.
I have only place for my house for one Goblin in my life.
Oh, Hobgoblin, Goblin.
Oh, fuck off. I have heard you telling about you kind of getting confused, whatever.
Huh?
Regardless. He looks out towards the bar. I'm going to skedoodle.
Here's the question, though. Did you get rubbed in the wrong way by a goat female in prison? Or was that also a lie?
He goes to you and he kisses you on the forehead. And go, goodbye, Blinky.
Goodbye, Siren.
And he tails his tail a little bit and takes his staff. And he looks towards his staff and go. And he nods and he put it on the ground and walks out of the back door.
I go to the others.
You return back to the others, and as they have ended their conversation with their previous one, and you come up there.
I'm so glad you didn't have to meet Siren right now, really. He would use your sadness against you so much and recruit you as a hollow.
What?
But no, nothing. Are you fine? How are you? How is everyone? This is, we need to get out of the town, I think. Like now.
Hollow was a good description. Yes. I would say that I am hollow.
It's a
Well-
good name for a team.
The new hollows.
Hollows of Nope.
Hollows of no. You're my new hollow. Yeah, it is actually.
It has
So-
a ring to it.
Should we find Thalion?
Didn't answer my question before, though. Before you
Hmm.
joined us, Blinky, I was asking if I should try to reach out to my Lorian or see if he's unavailable because I might have pissed him off.
We pissed off the Mad God, and we pissed off Leon, and everybody at the same evening. We have done some good things today, my friends.
Are we the
Maybe I
bad
should
guys?
just.
Are we the bad guys?
I have no idea. Maybe I should just go and find that cat and be a
Huh?
hello. No, nothing.
Maybe in time he needs to sort some things out. I'll introduce you one day. I think he'll like you.
We should have given him the crest string. I'm sure he could have made Mother proud.
I can take it.
Sure. I'll give her the second ring.
Can I even wear it on my hand?
Oh no,
Oh,
it's
well.
too big for you.
Just reduce on it.
Constantly.
Or take
yeah.
it to a smith.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it for now,
You could
and
put
then
it on a chain and have it around your neck.
Right. These stupid things don't even work. These necklaces. Can we remove these necklaces?
Why don't they work?
I don't know. I feel like they don't. Maybe
Has
they do.
anyone been spying on us since we put them on? Do we know? Why wouldn't they work?
Because everything is suspicious, and now I'm starting to think that there was a changeling that sold these to us.
I mean, everything could have been a changeling at this point. Either way, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a connection. I mean, what? I mean, just pile on the shit for tonight, right? I'm just gonna take a moment, reach into my mind and see if I can reach my Larian.
And almost like an instant, you feel like a whoosh behind your head.
You rang?
This might be the first time I will ever say this, but I am really relieved that you actually came.
Yes.
Don't scare me like that.
Well, you know, I have some other ways and some other places to be.
I mean, I would assume so. I was just a bit worried.
What do you want, my herald?
I want to apologize for my behavior earlier.
You
I
can
would've
see creeping on the side of your right side is porcelain mask.
You don't need to apologize. It is your choice to be ignorant at first. But you will learn.
Perhaps I was hoping that I could achieve more, but
You can
sometimes
feel like almost like a tentacle on your other side.
You're just only just an infant in this vast sea of knowledge. But we will find the truth together. And we will open those doors eventually.
I mean, I was hoping to open some doors tonight. Instead, it felt like they were slammed in my face and way beyond my control.
Well, there's always a back door.
Yeah, about that, I'm not gonna put the scepter anywhere on you, don't worry about that. Also, could you give advice on if you think this is the time to leave, or if you think...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, you will be dead before the morning.
Yeah, great, at least. Thank
It
you.
is not me who you should fear in the dark this night, my friend.
Oh no, yeah.
As I would say, the mist has eyes.
Oh right, yes, I almost forgot about those lovely ones.
I would say that you have to find your belongings and go now.
I don't know how to find a wood elf, nor do I know if I want to.
It is up to you, my friend. But you will need him sooner or later at the end.
Do you know where he is?
I do not. But we could find him.
How?
He looks to the side and Nyx appears.
I guess he could scout.
And the jester god just poof disappears.
I guess you will all see Nyx popping out.
Just all of a sudden, just Nyx just and he just does this pose of fuck yeah.
Did I
Oh,
just
yes.
hear a bell, or is that just magic?
It's a part of the arrangement.
Oh.
Yeah, they're very unsettling when you're trying to sleep. So,
Get Fallon and get the fuck out of here.
I at least have a connection still, so there is hope for that. I think. If that's good or not, I don't know. But at this point, I don't care. I feel better knowing that he's still there. How fucked up that now might sound. Oh, my language. I've been drinking too much. He said we should very much leave now. Like probably an hour or two ago, actually. Because he reminded me so kindly about, the mist has eyes. As in, like, assassins.
Framåt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to find Thalion. And as I say this, I'll just send away Nyx to search.
Make a perception check for Nyx. And he has advantage because he's an owl still.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
know.
Can I get a ride with Nyx? So
He
can
is
just...
too tiny.
He's too tiny. He's a little owl.
Yes, an owl!
An owl!
I mean, maybe
Get on the
Blinky,
owl.
but that would not be comfortable for Nyx.
The book would have been heavier than Blinky.
Yeah. I think the only character Nyx would be able to lift is Blinky. Probably.
If I was a rat,
He would probably eat you. No.
You see? What would happen? No, you would kill him because you would poof
Yes.
back into your normal
Yeah.
size inside his tummy. No, we're
Yeah.
not doing that.
it's a party trick.
And all of a suddenly, the campaign turns into gore.
You can just resummon Nyx.
But all of you people, you're going towards the Alabaster Spire, right?
Should I scout for Thalion?
I actually don't want to go there
Oh.
because there's something weird with the dude. Are we really gonna take the teleporter? Maybe they'll know where we go.
Maybe we
Maybe
can
they're gonna
sneak
know
in and
anyway.
take it without
You
him
can-
knowing.
You can
I-
make your own teleport.
Yeah, that's what I thought, and I also kind of want to bring the baritone with me. Otherwise, it's gonna be a fucking annoyance to. Yeah,
I can go wherever to teleport. I don't really care about Thalion first.
And with that-
Anyone else has any method to find him?
And with
Yes.
that, Nyx flies out into the night, and it takes a while. Thalion, you reach, as you texted me, you reach up top on the roof. And you sit there for a while.
Yes, I want to see if I can spot Leon through any of the windows.
You sit there, make a perception check. With a
Natural
natural
20.
20, you look towards the window and you see multiple of these Leons. It looks like in some sort of bedroom. They are talking they look like they are talking for a bit. And all of a sudden, a person comes in towards the room, presenting like a smaller box of some sort. And Leon takes it. And all of a sudden, this very deep green flash just illuminates the whole room. And as the light is gone, you see that they are gone.
Can I assume that they have teleported?
You have assumed that they are teleported, yes.
Fuck. Okay. Hmm.
God damn it, Nia.
Then I guess I will go towards the inn.
And as you're about to jump down, you can see a huge owl comes flying into the sky, and Nyx pings you, Rill, and you get vision from Nyx, and you can see Thalion standing and is about to climb down from a rooftop.
But the rooftop.
Not the rooftop, but just some
This rooftop.
Okay,
over here.
okay.
Over here.
That is a bit better. I'm just gonna have Nyx land next to him.
Nyx lands as you are about to descend down from the roof.
Ah, the spying owl.
And then Nyx is creepily gonna speak with my voice. Yes, the spying owl. We are leaving. Are you coming or not?
Where are you leaving to?
Unknown so far.
Where should I go?
I'm gonna pop out of my milky eye vision and look towards the others. Where do we go? Where do I tell him to meet us? Outside town?
The forest?
Somewhere where we can bring the Parenton and can't you resummon that thing?
Yeah, I can. We don't need to, but I just don't want to go to the Alabaster Spire, so you might as well just take it with us.
You can just dismiss it.
Yeah, but
Right.
don't
Yeah,
dismiss
but then
it
I
right
have-
now because
then
it
I-
has my
yeah.
bag of holding.
Exactly, it has the bag of holding. And if I dismiss it,
Why? Why?
then
Don't just do it.
no. That's why I'm like, if we already don't want to go to the Alabaster Spire because shady dude and stuff, then we're still gonna have to do the circle somewhere, and I can just make the Paraton slide in at last second. So it's no big deal.
Forest north
Okay.
of town.
I don't know if we can get outside of time at this hour. How about we do somewhere?
Founders Park.
How?
Hey, owl, are you still here?
The owl gets going. Yes. Change the voice.
Vad hette han från Skåne?
No. That was
No,
the
that's
moth.
That's
the
Nero.
I måste gå nu!
We need to leave.
we have to leave now.
Please stop.
I'm sorry if we have any skåningar on the stream. I'm so sorry.
How about we just
Do it here.
wait? No, I meant more of a slightly more not inside the city, like close to a city wall somewhere where Thalion could also meet us at the same time. So maybe past the Hunter's Park in an alley or something.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna relay that information to Thalion that he's supposed to meet us somewhere past the Hunter's Park, but
Yeah.
not inside the inner thingy.
Okay. And I'm off.
And just for the sake of brevity, all of you will meet up eventually. A little bit past the Hunter's Park, still in the middle of night. And you meet up at an alleyway, and Blinky, you're preparing the spell.
Looking for mist people as we go.
Yeah,
Where
but
are we
it seems to
going?
be, right now, you seem to be fine because it's not midnight yet. But now, my question before we end tonight's episode. Where do you want to go?
That's a good question.
Where in the world do you want to go?
I think that will take a while to decide, actually.
I know exactly where I want to go.
Then let's go there.
Yeah, I agree. Go there.
Why? I don't want to go there.
I so want to go there.
Well, we need to. It's the only fucking good place
But
to go.
I will ask you people now. Do you want to decide it now, so we and the people at home would know where we're going, or do you want to wait until next time?
Now.
Where do you guys want to go?
Let's do a quick decision right now. We never do
Yeah. we
any
can't-
good decisions by thinking anyways. Let's go.
So where do you two want to go?
I
Do you want to? I can give you the world map.
Oh,
Bam!
we're going far.
Well, we need coordinates to go to places. Okay, we have the options. Where are they?
I want to go to the capital of the Crowlands.
She does indeed.
Oh, the crown. You want to go to Galgor?
Oh, she
Oh,
does.
yes.
Hmm.
Because I
Galgor is over here.
want to speak to my mother.
Oh,
So
she,
that's-
Oh, I really want to
Yeah.
follow and sit and sip wine while you do that.
I'm
wanna
gonna
eat
make
grass.
I
sure
say
the
yes.
I am gonna make sure the tables are nailed to the ground.
Oh, you
first.
don't have to. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy.
Well, also for clarification, she's not in the Crownlands. Yeah, you said Crowlands.
Oh
I
yes.
thought you said Crownlands.
No.
Oh, specifically Karai.
Yes.
Karai is over here. It's down. Let's see. Your guys are all here in Varil. It's
Oh,
down
yes.
here.
Yes. It's the other
Hope you
side
got
of the
your walking
continent.
boots on.
I would walk 500.
Also, so Nia wants to go to Karai.
I want to go to cry right now, yes.
Okay. Is that
I do not want to miss this. I bring out my hammer, put it on the table, and say, does anyone else disagree? Good. We're going.
What is our business there?
You don't have. It's gonna be
I
fun.
just
I
told
promise.
you I want to talk to my mother because
Gonna be
I was robbed of the opportunity to actually get any form of information.
So we all will go for your sake.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you
Fun.
mean like
What
you?
about the forest? What about Leon?
It can grow.
Screw the forest at this
I'm
point.
sorry,
Yes.
but for once, I want to be egotistical because you were extremely egotistical during that dinner. You killed the one person that I really needed answers from
That is a valid point. I owe you
because
one. Yes.
of your so-called rage, because you are emotionally unstable and a danger to this entire group. But sure,
don't-
let's do something. What do you want to do, Thalion?
I
Please
don't know
do
what is
tell me.
happening to me.
I lean down to Blink and I say, start putting in the coordinations for Blinky's mom.
I just sit
Link, my mom?
Oh no! Not
Oh.
Blinky's
Let's
mom.
go.
Oh, let's go to the mountains. Let's go to the deepest part of the
I want to
mountains.
meet your mama cousin.
I do too because I have no idea who she is.
Imagine me believing we're going to Rill's mother and ending up in a cave with lots of goblins.
I'm like, what happened?
Uh,
We then confusing Blinky at the slightest second. We're like, oh, we're in Kyril now. The den of the fucking moon goblin.
I'm gonna need more arrows.
We know
Well.
what element.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
we know what he meant.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I meant Blinky's mom. No. Of course.
Right.
Ril's, Annabelle's mom. The
Oh.
Duchess.
Isn't what is gonna happen if we pop in this city where they hate magic though?
I have absolutely no idea.
Let's
People. Let's be nice to guards this time.
Yes.
But if they want to kill me or take my magic, then you can kill them. Yes.
You didn't get the hat back, did you?
Shit.
Can I just put you in a bag and carry you?
That is so I have done this before. I can do it again. I just need to put on my charm and get
We
some
can-
better
we can-
clothes.
We can get a really pretty bag for you if that will make you
Yes.
feel better.
Didn't
want
you get a
pearls on
hat?
it?
What was that? A fake hat?
Oh, it was the hat, but I said keep it. I'll take it
Oh.
later.
Also,
So yes.
Vanessa told you where the coordinates went to, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's
So,
go.
Think?
have the group decided?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
No, I'm
Thalion
worried,
and
but
Annabelle is arguing. I'm
No. I
Okay.
said it's a valid point. I owe you that because I
oh, you owe me a lot more.
was bad.
Bad.
Also,
But
what
I
I
will-
remember of the coordinates was that they went to Karai.
Yeah.
I really don't have
Do you
any
remember
idea
where in
of
Tarai?
our goal or
I
mission,
don't
so I just...
know if I got that information. Because then I
Good.
should have written that down.
Good.
No, but I don't care at this point.
No.
You know,
So
the wonderful thing, Falion, is that none of us know our goal or mission at this point, so we're all on the same page.
I have
Yay.
a goal and a mission.
I
Kill
have
the
one
soul
too.
of Leon the Third.
I
Yeah,
have
if
a
I
goal and a
See her
mission.
mother.
If I would have been able to arrange a meeting with Leon,
Nothing would have changed.
Your minds would have been blown.
No.
Nothing would
Okay.
have changed.
No.
Probably not, but in my wishes it would.
Regardless, Blinky, you finally make the last coordinate. Look up at Rill for acknowledgement. Is this the right one?
And I whistle down my little boy. I don't
comes
care if
diving
we're
down.
gonna pop in. We're gonna pop in with style.
The magic of the ground fuses with this magical surge of this green, dark green power, and it just illuminates the ground, and it is light just
But
circling around you.
Just before we go, I tell everyone that I watched the Leons teleport somewhere.
Telling us it now!
By the way, Leon!
And all of a sudden, you just engulfed in this magical.
I mean,
Medical
before
singer.
we started the process.
And as the green, almost like fireflies of the magicus caresses down the street, going into the hunter's park, caresses around the statue of the hunter and away with the leaves into the sky.
I'm gonna take a big ass pose before we teleport, so when I teleport out of
Of course.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the peloton like, oh yeah.
And as our view goes up into the sky, filled with an indescribable amount of stars, constellations, and the nebula. And we will go to our next part of the adventure. And we will not really know what is going to happen with the acquaintances of Nope, or where they will go. But we are going to another place in the continent. And another culture is in another place.
Oh my god.
And also, just to have your attention, my dear friends, you have leveled up to level 11.
Oh yeah.
And we will do, you can do this in your free time, because some of you needs that time to reconsider, because maybe you will have some new spells, maybe you will have some new things. But this is the end for now. In the city of Varil, and apparently in this region of Amora. So next time we will go down to the very far south, the very, very far south, in a conflicting land called Galgoreth, or the Ion Empire that has been now, will be introduced to our adventurers and to you guys.
A new world to destroy.
A new part of the world, and I'm very excited because I love this part of the world. Nobody has been in the Crowlands
I
ever.
understand why Annabelle wanna take us to her mother's place, so we will destroy it.
He's counting on it.
Yes.
Like,
I mean,
ooh.
they don't like magic down there. Is that correct?
Oh no,
They
mean,
hate it.
Now I
Freak
just
magic,
see,
hate it.
you know, sorry for an American who watches, but ain't got no magic down here.
We don't take kindly to your hope.
Regardless, my friends, thank you so much for watching this episode of Curse of the Black Mountain. It has been a couple of weeks filled with emotions and plots and nowhere to going about, and tears, and now we're finally on our way to another part of the city, or another part of the world. But make sure to come back here again, because we have actually changed the date for the next week, because yours truly has to work during the Sunday. So we have actually changed what we know right now as Wednesday. It's still going to be the same time, we believe, but it's going to be on Wednesday, the same time at around 8 o'clock. And we are going to continue our adventures down in Karai. And make sure to look at any of the social media and also our SoundCloud to see of any podcasts that we have. And yeah, I will see you next time on Wednesday.
Exciting.
Exciting.
Mhm.
So see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.